Yo, 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 what's cracking? No Paperwork podcast back in la casa. Por todo mi gente. ¿Qué pasó aquí? What's cracking, everybody? We in the building. We in the building. Shout out to everybody in the chat already. Juan Ortega, gracias
Man,
para los
Juan
20
Ortega.
dólares. Thank you, Juan Ortega, man. Always showing love,
Yeah,
always
for real.
supporting, man. $20 right at the back. Andy, what's cracking with you? Ryan Bruno said, "Hey, thank you." Central Red 1818 said, "Damn, I was waiting for Friday, no live, but Friday we had a candlelight visual
Right.
for Ben Amador, and then yesterday we had like a little get together celebration of life type thing."
Mhm.
And it was dope. Miguel Lango, what's cracking with it? Virtual Mindset, let's do it. Much love and respect. Hell yeah.
And can I just say, shout out to Ben's family, but also shout out to Christina, Rara, and everybody who put the candlelight vigil together and the celebration of life. That's
Hell
what
yeah.
we call it.
Yeah, it was dope.
Man, they did their shit. It was
Yeah.
beautiful. A lot of love, a lot of unity. Your boy was partying.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Thanks, Tubbs, for putting it together.
Tubbs,
short
man.
notice.
Fucking Tubbs from Tiger Den, Bully Gang, man.
Yeah, he pulled that off real quick.
Crazy.
Let's see. Ryan Bruno said, "Wonder where the love goes to." The love goes all around to the homies, man. Santa Cruz County said, "What's good, everyone?" Miguel Lango. Ryan Bruno said, "Chillin'." Andy said, "Roy Benavidez was a savage, Medal of Honor recipient, and coughed up blood as they were zipping up his body bag." Yeah, we're gonna tell the story, man. Hell yeah, been waiting on these. Fire Sunday, fun day. San Antonio, Tejas tapping in. San Antonio, Tejas, you wanna stay tuned for this one. Roy Benavidez was from Texas, and yeah, it's gonna be a good one. And Jose or Joseph, Joseph Rosales said,
Relax.
"Homies, yeah, relax." So yeah, man, we're gonna get into today's topic. You know, we have the conspiracy theories, paranormal, and the unexplained. This one is the unexplained because it's about Roy Benavidez and how the hell this dude, they call him the real Rambo, because how the hell did he survive like over 30 gunshot wounds, being stabbed, rescuing hella people, jumping in to war zone with nothing but a knife.
Yeah.
Like you know, we're gonna get into the story.
So he was actually shot 30 times?
He had 30 puncture holes in him. So between bullets, shrapnel, fucking knife wounds, being stabbed with a bayonet.
Yeah.
Like this dude rescued 8 people and drug bodies of his dead comrades onto a helicopter. So this dude was responsible for saving 8 lives and didn't get the Medal of Honor until like 10 15 years later, because the mission that he was on, he wasn't supposed to be on.
Did you know Jimmy has 25 bullet holes in him?
Yeah, yeah, he said that several times. Shout out to Jimmy.
Shout out Big Jim for surviving everything motherfuckers brought to him.
Right.
He is fucking never gonna die.
Right. So, anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get right into it. Whoops, that was the wrong screen. So this is the screen right here. So what we're gonna do, we have a little clip that we're gonna run through, and this clip doesn't even explain everything that this dude went through. So let me just tell you the story first off. It said, so May 2nd, 1968, there was a 12-man special forces team trapped, taking heavy fire in Cambodia. Benavidez, now this was the Vietnam War. Benavidez wasn't even assigned to the mission. He heard a distress call, grabbed a medic bag and a knife, hopped on a helicopter. Mind you, this helicopter already went there, got shot up. They couldn't land. There was one pilot in there. Roy was like, let's go back and get him. We can't leave him. So just the pilot, who was a hero himself, and Roy Benavidez, they just went off on a two-man mission to help these people behind enemy's lines in a distress call in an area they weren't supposed to be in. So it wasn't like they can call in for heavy backup, right? So he heard the distress call, grabbed a medic bag and knife, hopped in the helicopter, and when they went to the spot, they seen where these soldiers were. Roy Benavidez told the helicopter pilot, "Hey, just hover over, and I'm gonna jump off." So that fool jumped off with only a knife and a medic bag, leaped into the jungle, into the brush, right? So, and when he hit the ground, he was behind enemy lines, and so all the enemy, they looked at him. He started running right when he hit the ground. He started running.
Yeah.
And the enemy was looking at him like, the hell? And they weren't even shooting at him for a minute because they were like, what the hell is this fucking, American soldier doing? You know what I mean? Like, he's running through the fucking forest. He's getting shot at. Boom. First hit, he gets shot in the leg.
Yeah.
So it is said, and I did a lot of research on it, and you won't see it on this, but he thought that, he made it in his mind that, oh, he just fell and got stuck by a thorn. He's cool. He's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Well, on the way there, he's getting shot at by a whole bunch of enemy forces. Boom, gets landmines, grenades on him. Right. Finally makes it to there. Half of his team is blind, wounded, can't move. Yeah. So he positions them in areas to be like, here, you can't see, just shoot this direction. You shoot that direction. And while he's setting everybody up, he hit the smoke grenade and fucking waiting for the chopper, right? So let me read this some more. So he was hit almost immediately, but kept going. Over the next 6 hours, now this is 6 hours behind enemy lines, by himself with wounded. He pulled the wounded to helicopters, organized defenses, called in airstrikes, carried men while under fire, and fought off enemy soldiers at close range. He was shot multiple times, hit by shrapnel, and bayoneted. He still loaded people onto the extraction helicopter and refused to leave till everyone else was on. When they finally got out, he was presumed dead and placed in a body bag until he spat on the doctors to show that he was alive. The actions that saved at least 8 men's lives, it was an astonishing act of bravery, and the medal came later once the mission was declassified, because it was a classified mission. But that's like to understand what this man has went through, and I encourage anybody to go out there and look up Roy Benavidez, man. He was a Mexican American, a Tejano, man, and he had the fighting spirit at a young age. So let's go to this, and we'll start it off, and we'll stop it and go through what we know.
All right, come on. Oh, do you got my earrings
Roy
still?
Perez Benavidez was born August 5th, 1935 in Lindenau, Texas, and he was a descendant of the founders of Benavidez, Texas. He grew up in abject poverty. His father, Salvador Benavidez Jr., was a Mexican farmer who died of tuberculosis when he was 2 years old. His mother, Teresa Perez, was a Yaqui Indian who remarried, but she also died from tuberculosis only 5 years later. And Roy and his younger brother, Roger, moved to El Campo, where their grandfather, uncle, and aunt raised them along with 8 cousins. Roy Benavidez shined shoes at the local bus station and worked on farms in Texas, New Mexico, and Colorado.
Okay, so before this, right, and I was reading other stories of this. He was a kid at a young age. He didn't have any money. So what they would do was stand outside of the movie theaters because his favorite thing was to watch the clips of the war, right, in the movie
Okay.
theaters. And so because he didn't have any money and he worked from a young age, from like 5 years old up, right, in the fields doing all the shit.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have any money, he would wait outside with other kids at the movie theaters, and the rich people would throw out their pocket change. Well, he learned at a young age, instead of fighting over the money, he could just beat all the other kids up and take the money and use it to go watch the movie.
Yeah.
So he had that fighting warrior spirit at a young ass age.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
No,
Fuck yeah.
real shit. Here we
Yeah.
go.
and also worked at a tire shop in El Campo. But he had to drop out of school at age 15 to work supporting the family. Then Benavidez enlisted in the Texas Army National Guard in 1952 during the Korean War. In June 1955, he joined the Army active duty, completed airborne training, and was assigned to the 82nd Airborne Division at Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Okay, so before this, right? Before he joined the airborne, what they don't talk about is that he had done a mission where he stepped on a landmine, and the landmine was defective, and it shot up and hit him in his ass and broke his spine, his tailbone and spine and shit. And he was supposed to not walk. He was not supposed to walk again, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and I think that was in the Korean War when he got fucking bashed in it broke his spine.
Yeah.
So at the doctor said he wasn't supposed to walk. They wanted him to relax, but he wanted to go out and still fight. He wanted to serve still. So what he would do against doctor's orders is at night he would practice walking
Yeah.
and be in pain. And the other people that were in the hospital, the other soldiers that were wounded, they would cover for him and shit,
Yeah.
and like tell the doctors, hey, we need this or something else. And so he would always try to walk. So they were just about to sign his orders to get him off the army.
Yeah.
And he said, no, you can't sign these orders. The doctor said, look, I have no choice, bro. You can't you're no good.
Yeah.
So he hopped out of bed, and in pain he took one step forward. And the doctor said, look, if you can walk to the door, I won't sign your papers, man. I'll let you go. So enduring hella pain. Remember, his spine's broken. And so he did it. He walked to the door in pain, excruciating pain, and the doctor said, all right, he kept his word and kept him enlisted. So then his whole dream throughout his life, he wanted to be part of the airborne. He wanted to jump out of planes and shit. So I think that's where this starts off. So here we go.
He married Hilaria Lala Coy in 1959. Then Benavidez returned to Fort Bragg and became a member of the 5th Special Forces Group as a weapons specialist and cross-trained as a medic. In 1965, he went to South Vietnam, where he went on a solo reconnaissance mission to gather intelligence on enemy troops, and he stepped on a landmine
that's
during
where
a
they're talking
patrol
about.
and was evacuated to Fort Sam Houston's Brooke Army Medical Center. He was told that he would never walk again.
I woke up at Clark Air Force Base in the Philippines. I was declared never to walk again.
And they began preparing his medical discharge papers, but he was determined to recover, and at night, against medical orders, he walked doing his own physical therapy. After more than a year of hospitalization, Benavidez walked out of the hospital in July 1966 with his wife at his side, but the chronic pain endured, and he returned to South Vietnam in January 1968. On May 2, 1968, west of Loc Ninh, a 12-man Special Forces patrol with 9 Montagnards was surrounded by 1,000 NVA. Benavidez heard the call on the radio and boarded a helicopter to respond. He arrived by jumping from the helicopter from a height of 30 to 40 feet off the ground, carrying only his medical bag and a knife as he ran to help the patrol.
And he still had the broken back too, huh?
Yeah. So this is after he broke his back. He
Fuck,
jumped
dude,
30
what the
feet from a
fuck?
helicopter
With a knife and a
with a
medical
knife
bag.
and a medical, with no gun, in the middle of enemy lines. Like, bro, if this ain't a motherfucking hero,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is,
Yeah, that's
right?
crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
and so he's behind enemy lines and he's running, getting shot at from
Yeah.
all directions. Like, it's crazy. Hold on.
As he approached the patrol, he was attacked and bayoneted by an enemy soldier. He pulled out the bayonet and, using his own knife, killed the NVA soldier, leaving his own knife in the man's abdomen and taking the dead.
Okay, so he skipped this guy skipped a lot of shit. So while he's positioning the people to get the helicopter
Yeah.
to come down and rescue everybody, right? The helicopter comes down, and one of the soldiers, one of the enemy soldiers, came through and they bayoneted him, and he was fighting them off. He pulled the bayonet out of his own stomach and ended up stabbing the dude. And while he's bleeding, he's holding his guts in his hand, right? And he's still rescuing people. He's going back and dragging people with his guts in his hand. It's not they don't tell it on this, but if you go read the story, the more in-depth story of his heroism, like, he was literally holding his intestines in his hand and dragging people to the helicopter and still shooting enemies, fighting them off. It's freaking insane. But let's go.
Dead man's AK-47, with which he killed 2 more enemy soldiers while providing cover fire for the people boarding the helicopter. The battle to secure the landing zone and evacuate the wounded as well as the dead lasted 6 hours, during which time Benavidez was eventually shot a total of 37 times and had multiple shrapnel wounds. During all of this, he had managed to carry at least 10 soldiers to the various helicopters landing on the Hot LZ, and he was wounded each time, but he fought back, securing the extraction point, which he kept from being overrun. The numbers of the enemy he killed is still unknown.
Hold on. So another thing that they don't talk about is before this happened, before he secured the zone, a helicopter did land. The helicopter with the single pilot, it landed. And he drug people into the helicopter, and on the way, while it was getting ready to take off, it blew up. It crashed. So the original pilot that brought him and dropped him ended up dying.
Damn.
Right. So, but he, with all his battle wounds, hopped into a fucking burning helicopter, and drug the survivors out, and fucking was still fighting off people, and he was telling people, here, shoot this way, shoot that way, and he's grabbing guns off enemy soldiers. Mind you, he don't have no guns. He don't have no supplies. He's grabbing guns off dead enemy soldiers and just doing his business and trying to save these people. 6 hours worth of heroism. Imagine when you get in a fight, 1 minute seems like forever.
We talk about that,
Right.
Yeah.
Like you in a street fight and you're like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So, but this dude, 6 hours, he's fighting off a whole platoon. But we'll get to it.
After the last medevac bird landed, Benavidez needed help and was lifted into the chopper.
Okay, and it doesn't say that he was getting overran, and so he called in air support, and it was close range air support. And mind you, this dude has bullet holes, shrapnel holes, fucking he's bleeding
Broken
everywhere.
back.
Yeah, with a broken back. He calls in close in air support because all these enemy troops keep coming, and he opens his map, he reads his location, and delivers the coordinates precisely to where him and his whole team were safe, and they carpet bombed the whole shit. Not only that, after they carpet bombed the place, like it opened up, and he figured out he was right in the middle of a whole fucking platoon, and they had reinforcements and they had fucking supplies, and he was like, oh shit, what the hell? But he still fought them off, right? This story is a quick synopsis of everything, but I suggest you guys go look it up. But here
where he
goes.
passed out from blood loss. Believed to be dead upon landing, he was placed in a body bag at the base camp until a friend checked on him and a doctor responded. Unbelievably, he was still alive. This detailed report pieced together all of the other fragmented accounts given by the 8 men that Benavidez had saved, as well as the accounts from the medevac pilots picking up the wounded and the dead, who did not know who Benavidez was. Your humble narrator had the great fortune to know Roy and spoke with him on a few occasions, as we had mutual friends. Despite his unbelievable exploits and his fierce courage as a warrior, he was actually one of the nicest and most humorous men I ever met, as well as quite humble. When I asked him what was going through his mind during that 6-hour firefight against hundreds of enemies determined to kill all of them, he said this: You can't think about what if, only what you can do. I knew that some of those men were dead, and all were wounded, including me, but I'll be damned if I will ever let a dead soldier fall into enemy hands. If they wanted our bodies, then they were going to climb over their own mountain of their own dead to get us.
That dude is
Benavidez
fucking
once
dope.
again arrived at Fort Sam Houston, and after another year, he eventually recovered. Due to the various after-action reports when the team was debriefed, he received the Distinguished Service Cross while in the hospital for extraordinary heroism and 4 Purple Hearts in addition to the first one that he had received from stepping on the landmine. Upon recovering in 1969, he was assigned to Fort Riley, Kansas, until 1972 when he was assigned to Fort Sam Houston, Texas, where he remained until retirement. But some of the men Benavidez had helped save had given their after-action reports, which were fragmented and hazy, as all had been wounded, many were on morphine, but they stated his heroism. However, in 1973, Special Forces Lieutenant Colonel Ralph R. Drake had studied the combat action. He read the statements from the Special Forces soldiers and the helicopter pilots who witnessed his courage and insisted that Benavidez receive the Medal of Honor. By then, however, the time limit on the Medal of Honor recommendation had long expired, and a successful appeal to Congress did result in an exemption for Benavidez's case, but the Army Decorations Board denied him an upgrade of his Distinguished Service Cross to the Medal of Honor. That was
So what he's gonna say is not what really happened. What really happened is because they were it was a they weren't supposed to be there. It was a secret operation. And nobody knew that they couldn't the United States couldn't admit that they were at that location, and this would have, by giving him the Medal of Honor, would have declassified classified information. So that's why they wouldn't give it to him. This guy is being generous, but like I read and I watched other videos about it, and they told, like, bro, this was supposed to, and that's where the conspiracy comes in, right? Because this is where they said, hey, we weren't there, but we were there. But so we can't honor this gentleman, this individual, this hero, because hey, we're not supposed to be there. So let's finish watching this.
Because the Army required an eyewitness account from someone present during the action, and Benavidez believed that there were no living witnesses of the events of that day who could provide a full report. This was due to so many men being dead and wounded who were thrown onto helicopters by Benavidez, and they did not all know him or remembered what had happened clearly. It seemed that the matter was finally put to rest, but there was in fact a living witness who could detail everything that Benavidez did during those 6 hours. His name was Brian O'Connor, and he was living in the Fiji Islands. He was the radioman on their Special Forces team in Vietnam, and he had been severely wounded, and Benavidez thought he was dead when he threw him on one of the helicopters under intense fire, which also saw Benavidez shot a few more times, but O'Connor did survive and was evacuated to the United States before he could be fully debriefed by the S2. In 1980, while on a holiday trip in Australia, O'Connor read a newspaper account of Benavidez, originally published in an El Campo newspaper, which had been picked up by the United Press International and reprinted in Australia. O'Connor immediately contacted Benavidez and submitted a 10-page report of the encounter. O'Connor's report made its way up the chain of command and landed on the desk of the Secretary of the Army. After reading O'Connor's report confirming the accounts provided by others, Benavidez's Distinguished Service Cross was upgraded to the Medal of Honor.
About time.
Roy Benavidez is
deserved.
an Army Special Forces legend, and he was a good man. On February 24th, 1981, President Ronald Reagan presented Roy Benavidez with the Medal of Honor in the Pentagon. Reagan turned to the press and said, "If the story of his heroism were a movie script, you would not believe it." Reagan then read the official award citation stating that Benavidez has distinguished himself by a series of daring and extremely valorous actions, and because of his gallant choice to join voluntarily his comrades who were in critical straits, to expose himself constantly to withering enemy fire, and his refusal to be stopped despite numerous severe wounds.
Can't stop,
and
won't
saved the
stop.
lives of at least 8 men.
Crazy.
Roy Benavidez himself wrote 3 autobiographical books about his life and military experiences, and he has many schools, parks, and other locations named after him. The portion of Texas State Highway 71 in Wharton County, Texas, where Benavidez grew up, located between Colorado County line and FM 2765, is designated the Roy Benavidez Memorial Highway. The USNS Benavidez, a U.S. Navy Bob Hope class roll-on roll-off cargo vessel, is named in his honor. There is also the Roy P. Benavidez American Legion Post No. 400 in San Antonio, Texas, and Roy P. Benavidez Armor Reserve Center and Naval Air Station, Corpus Christi, Texas. There were discussions in Congress about renaming Fort Hood as Fort Benavidez as a part of an ongoing movement
that should
to
be
rename
Fort Hood
installations
should
and
be
institutions originally
Fort
carrying the names
Benavidez.
of Confederate generals by the Biden administration, which did rename some bases. Roy Perez Benavidez died on November 29, 1998, at the age of 63 at Brooke Army Medical Center, having suffered respiratory failure and complications of diabetes. He laid in state at St. Robert Bellarmine Catholic Church, where he and his 3 children were married and all attended Mass every Sunday. His body was returned to Fort Sam Houston's main chapel for a public viewing. Family friend Archbishop Patrick Flores of the Archdiocese of San Antonio presided over a funeral mass at San Fernando Cathedral, located in San Antonio. Master Sergeant Roy Benavidez was buried with full military honors at Fort Sam Houston National Cemetery. Roy Benavidez.
All right.
All right.
So, I mean, it just goes on. But this dude right here is, he was an amazing hero, right?
Yeah.
So, bro, so the thing was, right, the conspiracy about this whole shit was that the United States couldn't give him the Medal of Honor
Mhm.
because they weren't supposed to be there,
Yeah.
right? It's an operation that they lied about to go in. They were doing some underhanded shit,
Yeah.
right? Like the part of the Philippines that they were supposed, I think Cambodia, but the parts of
Yeah.
Cambodia that they were supposed to be in were supposed to be a neutral area. There was supposed to be no combat over there, and so they
Yeah.
sent special forces in there, and then they got overran, and the whole thing happened. So, but he finally got it right. That's one of the conspiracies that actually came out to be true. Also, this dude, how the hell did someone who's holding guts in his hand, who got shot over 30
Back
times,
broken.
back broken, has shrapnel all through his body, how is that dude still alive? How was he still alive?
Carrying grown adult men and putting them in the
Right.
helicopter.
Well, fighting back at the same time for 6 hours. Like, you got 30 bullets in you for 6 hours, and you're fucking just going back and
Yeah.
forth with people is insane. And it's crazy.
Shot in the leg too.
Shot in the leg. That was his first bullet. Shot in the leg, shot in the back, the face. They said he had got shot in the jaw, so that's why he couldn't talk, and he had to spit
Yeah.
to let people know that he was still alive. You know what I mean? So just imagine that, dude. He got shot in the head too, right? He got shot in the helmet,
Yeah.
and he got shot in the head, and he just was like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep going, and he did that all for the love of his fellow man. You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
Right. Central Red 8, when they said it was a terrorist operation, I don't think people really understand what role the U.S. military plays in those conflicts.
Right.
The U.S. has been the terrorist organization for many years.
And that's legit. That's
Right.
legit. There's a lot of stuff that we've done that has really
Right. Well,
made no sense, and it's just been over aggression against
right.
a smaller population and a weaker army.
Right. He says that's why all these wars since Vietnam were all wars that the U.S. shouldn't have participated in. And that's a fact, right? We should have never been to Vietnam.
Right.
But
Should never went in Iraq. It was a lie.
right. And Afghanistan,
Yep.
the whole shit, 9/11 was a lie. We know that shit. But the whole shit, what the whole shit about being a Chicano, being a Mexican American from Texas, and showing what kind of heart and grit, determination,
Mhm.
that should be inspiration to any Chicano, Mexicano, or any person of Latino descent. Like, bro, this dude
Right.
was the epitome of push, pull, strive. Can't
Right, for
stop,
sure.
won't stop.
For sure, but really it should be a fucking inspiration for anybody.
No, that part.
Right, yeah.
But especially Chicanos, Mexicanos, who we've been ostracized as like, oh man, it's just the wetbacks. You know what I mean? Like
Lazy for
lazy
some reason. I don't know
fucking
how could you call us lazy?
right.
Yeah, that's fucking
Right.
crazy.
But we're a drain on society. But there's countless people like Roy Benavidez. Right. This is
Yeah.
just one man and one man's story, but there's countless people like Roy Benavidez that show heroism
Right.
and who are
Above and
of
beyond, like crazy.
right, who are of Mexican American
Yeah.
descent. And for him being a Tejano man, a salute to him, salute to his family. As far as I know, uh, his sister is still keeping his legacy alive. His sister and his daughter, they're still keeping the story alive, his
Yeah.
legacy alive. So I would one day like to chop it up with them,
Yeah, me too,
bring it
man.
on there. But I just thought, like, when I read this, I was like,
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
bro, like this is crazy. This is something
He said
that
32 times he was.
no, 37.
37 times he was shot,
Yeah,
and on top of that had shrapnel.
right,
Jimmy, he
Right.
got you beat, bro.
right.
He got you beat, homie.
He got Jimmy beat. Nah, but shout out to Jimmy too. Loose
Yeah.
Chase 510 said all the wrong reasons fighting the white man's war as a Mexican. Right, but he wasn't, when you go into battle, when you go into the army, bro, you're not fighting for a white man's war, political war. You're fighting for the man next to you. Right? Just like
Yeah.
like I'm pretty sure he didn't give a fuck about politics. He gave and I'm just saying because my grandpa was a World War II
Mhm.
veteran, right? And I've talked to a lot of veterans. Like they're fighting for the person next to them. They're fighting for their brothers.
Yeah.
They become brothers. They have a bond. So they're doing that for each other. But and it showed that he was there for his brothers. He probably didn't have a political fucking ideology or didn't even give a shit why he was there.
Yeah.
But the fact that his brothers were fighting, like, bro, he's a real legend. Right.
Yeah, man, that's a cold argument right there, right? Like like conscious, what is it? It's called conscious something, where you're like Muhammad Ali, right?
Right.
Like he didn't want to go because he knew what that war was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was like, man,
And he stood up, right?
Yeah.
And props to Ali for that because, he faced jail time for
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what are you
It ruined
doing?
his career.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah. So Alexander M3504 said, y'all got to look up the first night vision goggles they had soldiers using in Vietnam. The soldiers were seeing things like winged demons in the sky and demons in trees. Look it up, bro. It's crazy. I did. I seen that.
Yeah.
I seen that. So when the reason why night vision goggles are green is because when they were red, they were able to see entities, like things that you couldn't normally see, which were like winged demons and shit like that.
Damn.
And that's what the theory is, right?
Yeah.
Because I haven't dug deep into it, but I seen what Alexander was talking about is that that's why they're green and not red,
Yeah,
because
that's
the
crazy.
green doesn't allow them to see all that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, Green Eye Max said Mexican Americans in Texas don't really call themselves Chicanos, more like Tejanos, at least some family I have out there. Yeah, well, we call them Chicanos, so that's what I'm gonna call them. And Tejanos, Chicanos, Mexicanos, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? That's peanuts to an elephant, right?
Right.
The main thing is, like, we all got the same blood running through our veins, and that's the stock we're made of, right? Roy Benavidez is the stock we're made of.
Right.
Central Red 818 said, "Oh yeah, they changed the color of the NVG because people were seeing stuff that wasn't there without the help of the goggles." Yeah, it's
Man,
crazy.
that's
We'll have to
crazy as
look that
fuck.
up and do that too.
Yeah, I want to see it. For sure.
Miguel Lango said, "Alex, it had red dye color when they started seeing demons." Cecilia Cueva said, "Have you heard about the soldiers who were given certain substance that I won't say here, that I heard stories of them going over landmines, etc., surviving only on the adrenaline caused by the substance?" Well, yeah, they were given a lot of like PCP and fucking
The soldiers?
yeah,
Meth.
meth, but and PCP too.
Yeah.
Like, it was they
Yeah.
say, and I don't know, I have to look into it, but they say that that's why it was designed.
Yeah.
That's what it was designed for, to turn people
And the super soldiers.
yeah, yeah. Now that's just what I heard. I
Yeah.
haven't looked into it. I'll have to look into
Right.
it. Miguel Ango said Jimmy versus Roy.
Yeah, Jimmy
Yeah,
Russell,
Salinas
bro.
Valley Outdoor said that man was a legend. When I went in the military, Reagan's speech on him was really cool. Yeah, bro, a real legend. Nick Cass said John Diesel looks like a smoked out brown beret. It's crazy.
What
Selena
the
Shirley says still is
fuck?
right. Cecilia says I'm stuck on the spinal
Spinal
cord
injury.
injury.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
like how do you even come back just from that? Just to
Yeah.
go on and then I'm still stuck on how he was holding his guts, like his intestines. He was holding it while dragging people to the helicopter. Like
Did I tell you about the first removal I seen in prison?
no.
First removal I seen in prison was the white dudes, and someone got stuck in their stomach with a sword, bro. Like it was a fucking sword. It was
Right.
probably like a sheep pen or something. And when he yanked it out, his stomach went into his hands.
Oh.
Like his insides came into his hands, and he's holding it because he's standing in the
Oh,
waiting.
yeah, I think
Waiting
you
for
said
to go
that.
behind the wall to get his package or whatever, right? His store, and it fucking is in high desert on Sea Yard, and he's holding his fucking guts. And so the lines right here, the towers right here, and there's like these benches where the COs sit in front of the tower.
Yeah.
And so he walks up on the fucking COs with his guts in his hands. And the CO yelled, because our tables are right there. And it's in
Yeah.
high desert on Sea Yard. Fucking yell him, get behind the yellow line. Get behind the yellow line. And he was like, no, like, look. And then he was like, oh, get out. Yeah,
Right.
it's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Like for people to be holding their guts. Hey, Salinas Valley Outdoors gave $2. Thank you. Said this is so cool talking about Roy Benavidez.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro, that dude is a straight legend for real. Brody Bro 14 said people join the military in hopes of better life. When they
Yeah.
get out of the military, the homie Moko said that's why they banned Muhammad Ali from boxing because he didn't want to fight the Vietnam War. Yeah, but um, all politics aside, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like he did, he was a fucking beast. That dude was a beast. Um,
Yeah.
let's see. Swoosh said, "No Paperwork podcast. Since you guys are talking about conspiracy theories, there's one that's hella creepy. It's a conspiracy theory of BFD doing the worm on the table while the cameras are off. Bro, I can tell you,
It's not a conspiracy theory.
It's absolutely true. I have videos, but I don't want to do that to my boy, man.
That's crazy.
Once he gets it down packed, oh, we gonna release all the videos.
Yeah.
Yeah." Green Eye Max says, so will Moose Man acting like a groupie around Tommy Guns in the No Jumper Live. Moose calling Sac No Money Sacramento while Tommy Buns clowning. I have no idea. I didn't see that.
Yeah, we didn't watch
We
it.
were.
I seen the clip though of dude talking about the rat tails. You want to pull up that clip real quick?
Yeah, we could try to pull it up.
It's like Crazy Hood Media.
Oh, yeah. All right. So let's see.
Yeah, but no, that checks out. Moose Man, he loves the Southsiders, you know?
Well, he
Loves
is
them.
one now.
He is. They got to keep him now.
Yeah. I mean,
They got to keep him now.
let's see. What was it? What was it?
Crazy Hood Media.
Tommy Guns. Let's see.
Load up that clip.
No, it's not showing that shit. Crazy. It's got to be
On IG.
Yeah, I know. But I'm looking on. Well, I better look on IG. Hold on.
Yeah, man.
Read the comments.
Let me read the comments.
I got it.
My uncle came home from military, a straitjacket from all the drugs they was feeding him, and the food. And my cousin came home after 6 years in the Afghanistan war and had to come home and get a 9 to 5. Yeah, you got to come home and work.
Yeah. Well, it should come home with full benefits. Roy Benavidez should not have had to work a day in his life.
Right, that's fucking crazy. If he did, that's crazy. Cecilia Curves, I need to see if there's any scans online from the spinal cord injury. Yeah, I deal with spinal cord injuries daily. Oh, shit. And in all my years, I ain't never seen a full comeback to function. That's crazy.
Look up the story. Like I said, that's what's being portrayed. I don't know. Like it, how accurate it is, but he did have a spinal cord injury. I don't know how severe it was, but he couldn't walk. He came back from it and rescued people. That's all facts, and it's
Yeah.
dated. It's part of history. But all right, let's check this out. Let me see.
It's just this the Norteños live on No Jumper. They were talking about the Norteño rat tail haircut. Let's load up that clip.
I heard the homies were rocking that rat tail first though in San Jose, but they just took over it. Like where we from, we just assume it's for when you go to jail. It's easier for them when they grab their hair on from the back. They can hit it like bing bing bing. The homies are on some G shit, on some militant shit, you know, shave your head, bald head. Nah, nobody banging Norte in here. Let's make that clear. Ain't nobody banging Norte in here.
Now I'm a North Bay.
I would have been found out. Ain't nobody claiming Norte right here.
I'm from Sacramento for sure.
Trying to get this shit.
No, but that's cool. We got homies from Sacramento too though and shit. You know?
Man, hey, look.
There's Sureños in Japan. You can't hide from us. There's homies everywhere.
So it looks like
Look, Tommy's talking about humping dudes. That checks out. You know what I'm saying? Like he's into humping dudes. But yeah, no, when homies had whatever, them fools used to have the bangs.
Right.
They used to have the bangs.
I remember they used to have the bangs.
And I ain't gonna tell you how we used to clown them. You know what I mean? With the bangs. But they used to have all bald heads and just a thing of hair, and they never post none of it. I know there's hella pictures with them dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? So the rat tail was like white dude thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they really had the rat, and then the raza also had the shag.
Right.
Right, a lot of raza had shag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah, but dude, No Jumper has become like, you know, something else with that shit. And I guess that was on the 24-hour live. And like I didn't get to see it, but I want to go back and check it out and see certain shit because we were too busy dealing with Ben. You know what I mean? RIP Ben, we were doing that shit. But bro, yesterday was dope, right? The celebration of life. Bro, there was people from all over the place there, from out of state, everything. It was deep. It was a good turnout. Afterwards, we went bar hopping, which was dope. And shout out to the Kings Club Card Room in Stockton. My homegirl Andrea Aldavo was working there, and Anthony, he was working there. Bro, shout out to them. Fucking yeah. It was dope. Got to Anthony Alcantara. Angel, my bad. Angel Alcantara. He was the head cook. Man, I got some of that pasta, the Alfredo pasta. Man, that shit was bomb. The drinks were on fire. And King's Card Club, bro. The card room, if you're ever out there in Stockton, man, go hit them up and tell them I sent you, man. Tell them No Paperwork Podcast.
Did I go there?
You were there.
Okay, yeah.
You were there.
I was talking to the blonde
you stole
chick,
my
right?
bread.
I was talking. Oh yeah, I was talking to the blonde chick. Huh?
Yeah. We were up there with hella homies and shit. You know what I mean? Couple of the West Side homies, couple of the South Side homies. Like we were there. It was it was a good time. And then we ended up at the hotel downtown, the Waterfront Hotel. Yeah. The shit was I had a good time, man. But at the end of the day, bro, it was sad.
Yeah.
But you know, just like how you know, I always say, bro, like, you know, if you want, you know, don't mourn me, man, celebrate me. Like celebrate the life that I had. Not the life that I lost. Don't mourn the life that I lost, right? And I think Ben was like the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to everybody that went through and made it happen. For Ben, bro, it was dope. And then afterwards, I had a good time. It was nothing but love and carnalismo. Like I said, homies from everywhere came out. You know, and he was one of the real ones, bro. Like when you talk about real ones, I'm talking about like dude would do anything for the people he loved.
Yeah.
And he didn't just talk about it; he did it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like I've been cool this whole time about this shit, but at the memorial, the celebration of life, bro, your boy got a little emotional and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was feeling it a little bit. It was you know what I mean? Yeah, it was fucked up. Yeah. And at the candlelight.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my God, when they went up there.
Oh,
When
yeah.
they first,
Yeah, the candlelight was.
that's the worst part of it, man.
Yeah, man, and condolences to his family, his wife. I talked to his brother, his best friend. Um, and it's hard for everything. His wife, like, shout out to them and everything they're going to, but shout out to everybody who's working to keep his memory alive, man. It was great, and it's still not over.
Right. And Cameron Jordan, 4358 said, I think a fund should be started for his. They not just doing a fund, bro. First of all, they've raised almost 20 bands right now, right?
Right.
Like 20 bands just from the GoFundMe, on top of other shit, right?
Right.
Like hella motherfuckers just kicked in bread directly to the fam. How like just they started this it's an account, right?
Yeah.
We talked about it yesterday, but I don't remember the name of it, but they're gonna be straight. They're
Yeah.
gonna be straight forever. And then Time Done is doing the Ben Amador.
The house.
Yep.
Yeah. They have.
Well, that's not the Ben. That's not Time Done doing that.
Oh, okay.
right. That's the Phoenix.
Right. Oh, the
Right.
Phoenix program.
Mhm.
Right. Okay.
Phoenix doing that in association with Bridges of Hope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And but Time Done's also doing a fucking entrepreneur ship program, and we'll be talking more about that later. But the Phoenix entrepreneurship,
Yeah, and that's what he was starting the
right?
Phoenix.
So that was his NGO. You know what I'm saying?
We were part of that and attended several meetings and try to help him get that off. But it's good that people are gonna keep it going and keep pushing and
Yeah.
keep his name alive that way by helping so many people like
Yeah.
he would have wanted everybody to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out to Ben and shout out to everybody out there that we just showed love and you've seen the impact that he had on people in all walks of life.
For real. It's
you
the type of people that was out there was right. It ran the gamut. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It was hella different people from socioeconomic backgrounds and fucking it was really dope, man.
Right. So I did see something that Moose Man got in a fight. Somebody had sent me
Ran a
something
fade.
where he ran a fade or whatever, but they didn't show the actual fade, but
Yeah.
they were showing, I guess, afterwards, and Moose came back unscathed, but they were saying somebody was bloody and shit. So I don't know how.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
hard.
how
It's
that
hard to
happened.
tell if a lot of this stuff is content. It's not real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
gonna look
I
it up.
guess that dude and Moose are sparring. They spar together.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm glad Moose is in the fucking starting to get his little hands right.
Yeah, but
You know
what
what I'm
was that
saying?
energy with Whack?
Right, but you're right. But I'm just saying, this is gonna be an ongoing thing, especially the way he runs his mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, of course. Let me see. I'm trying to look it up and see what we do. No jumper. Was it the fight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
80 cash app.
All these dudes will get drugs.
What did I do?
Oh shit.
That motherfucker didn't even break or not.
Oh, this is a different fight. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, but this is a different fight. This is where fucking Doughboy smashes this dude's face with a cake after this dude on previous episodes slapped his titty. You know what I mean? And made fun of him.
Slapped his titty?
Yeah, he flicked his titty live on air and shit.
What's the word with the politickers? The No Jumper universe left the metaverse and ended up in J. Reed Alley. It was Doughboy's birthday, and Adam allowed him to do another 24-hour stream. What he didn't know was it was going to end up like this. Everything was everything until Kyle drunk ass entered the building. This man need AA for sure. He was antagonizing folks off the dribble. By the time the liquor was gone, so was his logic.
Yeah.
Who is this?
This is Doughboy and
No, who's talking?
Oh, I have no idea. I just
What does
pulled
that
it
say
up.
right there?
Political street views.
Political street views, man. He talks how he shoots that shot. Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Doughboy put a cake in his face, and I knew he wasn't finna just
Did he?
accept that.
Yeah, somebody asked, did he kiss him? It looked like he kissed him right there, but I think he was whispering in his ear like, "Hey, don't beat me up. This is just a play." Right?
Yeah.
I think that's what it looks like.
Bobblehead. The chat was calling him Spotty Face Alter Ego. I was crying laughing. It's like Urkel in the Hood Urkel, if you ask me. Chalil White throwing up in a bucket. I thought family now, guys. They was in there having a fake heart-to-heart, professing all the respect and brotherhood they have for one another all night long. How everybody got to get along and get past their miscues and whatnot. All that kumbaya shit went out the window. Doughboy smashed that cake on Kyle windshield wiper
Look at how he
glasses and
looks.
it's over.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm talking very, very bad people. This was the live stream.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
I want to see Moose fight.
They didn't show Moose fight. But...
So yeah, I guess the fucking dude was like there, but it sounded like they knew each other really well.
Right.
Like how they were talking, because I seen the clip too, and it sounded like they knew each other really well. But man, I hope Moose starts backing that shit up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's doing the shit. Let's see. Shout out to the Funky Aztecs. Let's see. BBC grabbed loose Moose and Goose. Moose went outside and said he didn't want to get violent. Is that what he did? It said, did dude kiss him? Well, caking, bruh. That's what I thought. Loose change 510. The homie Moko said, D-like, keep me out of it. Loose change 510 said, whatever happened to that Bo Jackson interview? You mean Bo Jackman? We still got that interview. I got to release it.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why you ain't release it?
Because we got hella busy all of a sudden and shit happened. I'm going to release it though. It's coming up. As a matter
I'm
of
glad
fact,
you said that.
Yeah.
It's funny too.
I'll release it for members only real quick and then edit it and then release it for everybody. So it'll be on members only. I'll try to do that tonight, as a matter of fact. Let's see. NorCal 4700 said, what's up? Shout out from Dakota, East Bay Califas, Norte Active. Shaw. Man, shout out to Dakota, man. Real good homies from out there. I know a couple of them, man. Shout out to y'all. Nick Cass said, Loose Moose is the square who has gangbanging cousins he only sees at parties.
Yeah. And
Literally.
What about Lush?
Bro, I gotta pull that up. That was sent. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, that's not it. Lush. Let me see. Of No Jumper.
All right, let me read some of these.
Yeah.
Moose turned it down. Cecilia, it says Cameron Jordan 4358 said Moose turned it down. Cecilia Kerr said Goofy. Cecilia Kerr hand on the face. Norte 114 Buster 253. BFD homie thought you was locked up. Glad you're out. Yeah, no, I never got locked up. Just
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Blue Devil did the.
Not only him, a couple of people were saying that you're going back to the pen because you got a letter and you posted it, bro.
No, so how this is how wiretaps work in California. Like they could tap your shit. They go get a judge, get a warrant to tap your shit, and then if nothing comes of the investigation gets closed. They could they have to send you a letter saying that your phone was indeed tapped and nothing came of it. But that's one, in this case, it was the sheriff. It was the sheriff's office. Right. So
right. It wasn't the feds.
It wasn't the PD. Right. These are all separate entities. Right. So like the presumption is that my phone is still tapped. You know what I'm saying? Just this is one that
the presumption is that they can hear you at any time. Any place.
Anybody
Google.
They never got to do anything. And they also have something called a Stingray where they could just pull all your data, sift through it, find yours. But they could go on this block and just pull all your fucking data and then sift through it, find your shit and get whatever the fuck they're looking for. Get a fucking it's warrant where they go back and fuck. Just all of it is bullshit. They could do whatever they want. There is no accountability. There's no justice. They're listening to everything. They're watching everything, and I move accordingly.
Right. Right.
You know? But in this case, I posted that, and because I was happy about it, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't get caught up in one investigation. So, yeah, but people saying that I was going to go to jail, I'm not going to jail. I don't manifest those kind of things, you know what I'm saying?
And what are your
I'll never
thoughts
go to
of
jail.
people saying it's a no jumper curse?
I get the you know, the association is for clicks, you know what I'm saying? I understand that. So I'm not like mad at it or nothing, but it's not true. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
No Jumper didn't have anything to do with anything.
The No Jumper had nothing to do with Jimmy or
No.
anything associated.
Right.
And I'm not sticking up for No Jumper. If I really thought they had something to do with it, I'll be like, man, fuck them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Off the back. But for people trying to, you know, for clicks and likes to put 2 and 2 together, like, you know, they're putting 1 and 3 together, trying to make 5. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, don't
and
add up.
so, you know, I saw the thumbnails, but I also know that that I'm sure that whatever, I didn't get a chance to watch anything because we've been dealing with all this stuff, but I also know that the likelihood of them saying that I was probably going to jail, just knowing these fools know the life, you know what I'm saying? The people who are making the stuff know the life is unlikely.
Right. So what I wanted to pull up, I pulled it up now, is you know, Lush 1 is getting ready for you, bro.
Get ready for me?
He's getting ready for you. There he goes. Oh, let me turn off the music.
Is that Spice One?
Yeah. Hey, look at he's working out for you, bro. He's getting ready for you, fool. He's about to see you one-on-one.
God.
But yeah, somebody had sent that to us in the group chat, and it was like, "Oh, look, he's getting ready for BFD." Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with whatever he's talking about.
He don't want it, bro.
None of that, bro.
He does not want it, for sure, for sure.
I'm not whack. I don't turn down nothing. Never.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's another crazy thing, right? But again, the other day after the candlelight visual and the burrito thing came up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we had Stockton burritos. Right?
Listen, that fucking burrito was so good. It was a hot Cheeto burrito.
Right. Hey,
that shit was so good.
The chicken was made hella good, right?
Oh shit, man! I want another one. I ain't gonna lie.
So,
can't be eating like that all the time no more. But
was that the first time you had Stockton burritos since you've been home?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, and that wasn't even the best Stockton burrito.
No.
No.
Oh, were you embellishing?
No.
For the sake of clicks and likes?
No, I was saying that Stockton period has the best burritos.
Yeah.
But that particular truck, although it was awesome and it was bomb,
yeah,
like that's not even the best taco truck in Stockton. Like there's a couple of them we got to go to.
Yeah.
But since that was the first one, bro, and you know, as soon as you say that shit, you know, the comments go crazy and shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck you. You don't know burrito. You don't know Mexican food.
Yeah, man. You know,
yeah.
There's no mayonnaise in this fucking burrito.
No mayonnaise. Oh, my God.
Give me some fucking mayonnaise.
You're disgusting. ACB Chemistry said, much love, Insane and BFD. Much love to the ACB Chemistry, our local chemist.
Yeah.
Cecilia says, but they could have been talking anything and could be anyone who happened to have it tapped. They could have just said, hey, you heard the new song by BFD? I mean, yeah, but it had to be your phone. This
is how taps work too, is you obviously everybody's always, I'm not doing anything illegal. I don't got nothing to worry about, right? But right. The reality is if they want you, they're going to get you. Words get twisted. Regular conversation becomes codes, and they just get one piece of shit to fucking say this means this and that means that, and we're all fucked. You know what I'm saying? So that's all this shit is bullshit. That little piece of paper doesn't mean a fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
You just got to know how the system works. Phones are fucking fucked. Don't keep your fucking burner around your regular phone. Don't stay out of everywhere, bro. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's just terrible.
Yeah. Phones are the devil.
Phones are the
Uh,
fucking biggest snitches.
Nick Cass said Lush looked like a Castro AIDS patient in the gym. Drake Sinatra Trick said, or Drake Sinatra not a trick said, Diddy about to get more charges for the Tupac murder by the feds. Why I seen that.
Yeah.
Loose Change 510 said the carnitas at that truck are bootsy as fuck. La Cora hot Cheeto burritos by the Goodwill warehouse go hard as fuck.
Yeah.
See, we didn't have the carnitas, man. I had the chicken. That chicken was flavored, man, perfectly.
Yeah, I had chicken too.
Yeah. Cecilia said maybe it was if BFD insults my burritos one more time, right when they listened to the call. Yeah.
That's what it was for sure.
Green Eye Max said, I don't believe in chicken burritos. No chicken tacos.
I don't believe in chicken. That's my favorite right now.
Man, I mean, but come
I'm
on.
in all chicken burritos.
Every Mexican family has had any, chicken, asada, fucking carnitas, tripas, sesos, whatever, in their food. Like, Mexicans don't discriminate in their burritos, bro. So
did you see the post that Bo put in his story?
What's that?
Jacking for Life.
What was that? What post?
About anybody fucking with toes.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, I reposted it. Yeah,
I had to repost it too. And shout out to Bo Biz from
Shout out Jack for Life, straight up.
Yeah.
Shout out Jack for Life.
And
absolutely right. You fuck with him, you duck with him.
Right, that part. Mava 1559 said, "Welcome to the privatized surveillance state."
Right.
Phone calls are now open. Phone lines are now open for whoever, man. We come in and take some calls. If you guys want to chat, tap in, chime in, whatever. We here. The homie Mocha said they're gonna find BFD OnlyFans account eating burritos. Hey, that's a good idea, bro. That's a good idea, bro. OnlyFans eating burritos. That's all you gotta do is eat burritos all day.
Bro.
Wrapped up in a tortilla blanket.
Yes.
That's a lick right there, fool.
Yes.
Hey, the homie Moco. He gonna do that. Watch. Welcome to the. Oh, that's what he said. Miguel Lango said Keefe D gonna be drinking Keefe coffee for a long time. Damn, dude, why did he do that? Keefe D.
What a fucking dumbass, bro.
Dumbass.
We ain't even spoke on what a retard that motherfucker is, bro.
Right. Right. Like, bro. He should have talked to a lawyer before going on that before writing a book and going on that media campaign. Jesus.
What a fucking stupid ass.
Right. Like,
what did he think was going to happen?
Well, he thought he had immunity, but they only gave him immunity for one court for one little part of it. You didn't know that there's other courts and there's other fucking charges they can put on that. Like, that dude's crazy. Cuevas said, I'm just being funny. I know. Cameron Jordan said, has BFD ever left the Americas?
No, I haven't, bro. No, I haven't. I'm waiting for my ID right now. I have I lost my damn ID.
Benny Z1Z said, Madera Madtown homies in the house. Shout out to Madera. Mava said, get a new Mexican style burrito. What is that? Yeah, I need to know.
What's the difference?
Loose Change 510 said, y'all remember when the NSA spy surveillance was just a conspiracy? Shit crazy how much privacy we don't got.
Right. I think everybody started to wake up after the Patriot Act.
Right. Well, especially the one that Obama signed, that was the beginning of the surveillance state.
Yep.
And that's why I was like, man, fuck Obama.
Yeah.
Right. Just because of that, he could have not signed it. He could have said, hey, take this part out of the Patriot Act, but he went ahead and signed it. And he even said, like, this goes against my better judgment, but I've signed this. Man, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Miguel Lango said only burritos. Mava said mukbang. You do a mukbang OnlyFans where you just eat burritos and do all that shit.
Yeah.
That's that mukbang shit.
Mukbang. Why is it? What the fuck why is it called mukbang though?
It's something in Japanese or Chinese or something. It means something. I don't know why. Look it up.
All right.
Look it up. See what mukbang means. Central Red 818 said, I'm building up endurance, doing burpees and light jogging. Gonna ramp them up to Navy SEALs, bust down BFD.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
American Shola said, what about Mob James?
Oh yeah, I seen a little bit on that.
I didn't see nothing. What's happening with Mob James? Oh, go ahead, look up mukbang. Did you guys watch the brand risk fights? No, dealing with Ben Amador. I know the fights were on. People were asking about it at the Kings Club card room, but they had the UFC fights on.
A mukbang is an online video where a host eats a large amount of food while talking to the camera. The word comes from Korean terms for eating and broadcast. These videos started in South Korea in 2010 and are now popular all over the world.
Oh, Cecilia Cuevas said, people really do spend money on OnlyFans watching people eat. It's weird out there, man.
Man, that's
Bro, if you can make some money just
fucking
eating.
shit.
So what happened with Mob James? I didn't see that.
I don't know a lot about it.
Green Eye Max said Keefe was snitching on some Southerners from Compton as well. Damn, I didn't know that. I gotta we've been dealing with the shit. We kind of out of the loop on what's going on. But thanks to you guys in the chat for keeping us abreast of all the situations. Alexander M said that dude Damian Porter did a video saying how Keefe D was an informant on some dudes from an alleged organization of Mexican dudes from LA. Okay. I have to watch that Damian Porter. Mava 1559 said there are other jurisdictions. That's right. I'm really that said burrito ain't even start in Mexico. Okay, we need to figure out the history of burritos. What was that?
So Mob James, they had subpoenaed him to testify against Keefe D, I think, right? Or Suge Knight, right?
Right.
And fucking, no, it was a Tupac murder trial. It was Keefe D, right? He was supposed to testify against him,
right?
And instead of testifying, he said, "I don't like this dude, but I'm not going to tell on him."
Oh, you know? Yeah.
And he's like, "I'm not in the life no more, but I'm, yeah."
Yeah. So he didn't. He didn't snitch.
Yeah.
He kept it solid.
Yeah.
Oh. Shout out to him.
Yeah. Shout out to dude, man.
Drake's Not a Trick said Pump from Fig Munity, Keefe D, and Orlando Anderson were his homies because Pun is a Compton Southside Crip. Pun hates Pac. Okay. Crypto 14 Scalper said Patriot Act of 2001 passed right after 9/11. There was another Patriot Act. Yeah, it was right after 9/11. Yeah. Mava 1559 says shout out Doc 9 and TC homies. Green Eye Max said I can see BFD doing the mukbang ASMR.
Yeah.
What is ASMR?
It's the sound.
Sound
stuff.
Yeah. I don't
why can you picture me doing it? Why ASMR?
Because you like burritos, bro.
I do like burritos, but no, I'm not gonna fucking.
You're not gonna smack your lips.
Hell no, I ain't smacking none of that shit.
Loose Chain 510 said y'all.
And also, why are you picturing me doing that, homie? Like, stop doing that. Yeah.
Y'all
don't picture me like that.
Y'all heard Johnson & Johnson finally going to start paying out all the people that got or ovarian cancer. The one company that pushed them jabs too. Motherfuckers was keeping up with booster shots and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the baby powder shit. Like that's crazy. And a lot of people put baby powder in their kids' diapers to keep them fresh. Like that's crazy. Greens 678408 said Mob James and said Need D, but probably Keefe D baby moms are BFFs. Oh shit, crazy.
Ooh, we should do blind taste tests.
Oh yeah.
For burritos.
Dope.
LA burritos.
LA, Stockton, Sacramento, San Francisco. San Francisco, they got that one restaurant that was voted the best in the world.
How would that
how would they know, right?
How would we go to LA, pick up a burrito, and then come here? And then do we just keep them in the freezer? Like, what are we doing? Like, how would they do that?
We can actually go to LA, put it in a warm box like the pizza boxes.
We could have
the heated ones, and we can bring it over here. Yeah.
We can have cooks
from LA.
Yep, cook from LA.
Okay.
Cook from Sac. That's Joe Bob's lane
right
there.
Yeah, we should do that. The
Whoa.
The homie Moko said people make money off OnlyFans. It's not only about females. You can put anything. Really? I didn't know that. Green said Mob James kind of dry snitch. Did he? I didn't see that, so I haven't kept.
I know he argued with the defense attorney about inadvertently trying to get him to inadvertently talk about gang retaliation.
Oh,
right. So
yeah.
like, yeah, just you got in the Fifth Amendment, man.
Yeah, Miguel Lango said, he said, I ain't sending him to jail. You are. Yeah, I think that's a clip I seen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sending him to jail. You are. Ooh. Yeah, Cameron Jordan said, BFD, have you ever attended an ICE protest?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I should.
yeah.
I was going to a lot of those. I was going to a lot of protests and shit
Yeah.
when I got out.
Yeah. You were going to a lot of things with Ben, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ben was the one really getting me involved in that shit.
Loose Change 510 said, the
Damn.
homie Moko, real shit. My feet show be going up. Oh, man, you be having feet shows, Loose Change?
Green Eyes Matt, old boy from Long Beach said, BFD, if you fools come back to LA, I suggest where to get burritos. Please, I'll change your mind about LA burritos. I got you, bro. Fuck yeah, I'm with it.
All right, yeah.
Might have to do that soon.
Let's see. Can we get BFD? Alexander said, can we get BFD to do mukbang LA burritos to see which one is better? So the mukbang. All right. Frank said, Keefe D attorney kept asking questions that could put his client Keefe in prison for life. So Mob James was being very clear about how he felt about that. I'm really that said, San Francisco Mission kicked off the burrito. That means the Norte got the best burritos. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Mission burritos. Frank said, Mob James was like, can you believe this guy? Cecilia Cuevas said, there's a way to ship it.
Can you imagine your defense attorney overtly working against you?
It happens.
Hell yeah, it happens.
It happens when when public defenders are trying to be, they're trying to get with they're trying to become prosecutors. They have to kiss the prosecutor and judge's ass to get a job as a prosecutor. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So, and also, how do you appeal that?
Yeah.
Right? Because you're the defense attorney, they could argue in your appeal, I was setting it up for something. I'm trying to make a point. It's going to be so hard to get back on appeal with your own attorney asking the questions like that, incriminating the questions.
Let's see. Mava 1559 said manual special from El Tepeca Cafe. Oh, Tepayac Cafe. Let's see. I'm really that said you can pay top dollar and fly it out here. I'm really that said I'm serious when it comes to burritos. Cecilia Cuevas said my ex, his biological mom from Mexico, she used to send him and me homemade burritos monthly. For real. There's a way to do it then, so we could do that.
Yeah.
You'll probably have to pay a little extra, but I'm down with that.
I'm looking at this right here. I need my ears tatted.
So then tat your ears, bro. You the best one to do it for yourself. Can you do it in the mirror?
Yeah. Christina told me, don't tat your face anymore. Don't get no more face tattoos.
Man, you ain't my mama. Let's see. Nick Cass said 24th and Excelsior and the rest of the Mission burrito smack, period. I believe it.
Yeah.
The homie Moko said, did you see the vlog where Blackzilla admitted he who used to be Franklin homie but got jumped out before doing a 15-year bid? I did not see that. I don't know what. I don't even watch.
You got jumped out. You became a Zilla.
Yeah, I don't even watch hood vlogs.
Yeah.
Green Eye Max said, BFD, when you in LA again, you got to try chili cheese fries with pastrami.
Pastrami, I don't know if I'm a huge fan of pastrami.
Chili cheese fries with pastrami?
I like chili cheese fries. Pastrami though?
You ever ate, what is that shit called? Damn, what's that?
Can I just say something real quick?
Place?
In my head right now, looking at that.
Arby's.
Yeah, I've never been to Arby's.
Yeah.
In my head right now, looking at Lush, I think that's what Blue Devil's body looks like for real now.
Who is Lucy? This one? Wait. Oh, wrong one. Okay, this. So you're saying this is what Blue Devil looks like?
Right. That's how I picture it. I never pictured it, but looking at it right now, you could switch, darken the skin, put a bobblehead on it. Boom, that's Blue Devil.
I never thought about that. That's a weird thing to think about. But I guess you're right. Now that you put it in my head, I'm like, yeah, I can see that. Um, let's see. Gardenia got some good food, mostly burgers and chicken items. Sorry, no tortillas. Big Al voice. Central Red 8 when I said Miguel Lango said do a live tattoo session. Would that be really interesting though?
Remember Jay King had the idea to do tattoos in it was tattoos and we could do live stream.
Yeah.
We could live stream a tattoo session. Tattoos, was it tattoos and something?
Right. I forgot what it was though, but I mean we could do that, but who would be? I mean,
You.
Yeah.
I'll fucking tattoo your fucking skinny ass arm up.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
All right, yeah.
All right. Drake's not a trick said Pac. Since BFD said Pac was an informant, LOL. Pac faked and got away from the feds.
I didn't say he was an informant. I said he was a psyop. Like Tupac, it was like he was like not an informant. He was a plant. That's different. I don't know if he told. Well, he told on Tut.
Yeah.
He told on Tut.
I see Cameron Jordan said, BFD, out of all the music videos you filmed, which one made you feel the most hype?
Last one, the one that we're about to drop.
Which one's that?
With Ali Bo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
we had such a good time, bro. And the energy I feel like came through.
Yeah.
But Fat Norteño.
Yeah.
Fat Norteño was so turned up.
Yeah.
It was so fucking turned up, bro.
Bro, it was a good time for everybody.
It was a fucking good time.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Damn Chales. Nick Cass said, shout out Stockton. I lived there 2009, 2011. They active out there. Used to run up on scraps at the Amtrak. Yeah, the Amtrak. Well, that's where they all used to stay by, but not no more. They're not there. They gone bye-bye. Swoosh said, more saggy skin. Oh, yeah. So he probably, Blue Devil probably had more saggy skin than that.
Yeah.
I'm really that said Kanye West once got food delivered ASAP from England to New York for a stupid amount of money.
Yeah.
So they flew that shit out there and it was probably kept warm in a hot oven or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Or they froze it. Nick Cass said, stay by March Lane by that little overpass by the gas station. That's where the taco truck was.
Okay, yeah.
On the I-5 overpass,
Mm-hmm.
March Lane, that's where the taco truck is. What is it? Mayitas? Yeah, that place was bomb. Tattoos, brews, and boobs. I'm really that sad.
Yeah, but what is it though? Is tattoos and
I don't know, tattoos and music? I don't remember. But I remember he was thinking
tattoos
about
and interviews.
Oh, tattoos and interviews.
I don't know if that's what it was, but that sounds pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
That rolls off the tongue.
Green Eye Max said, BFD, what do you think of numbing cream when getting tatted?
Gay. Just kidding. As an artist, I like it. You know what I'm saying? Because fucking
fools be squirming.
Yeah, stops people from squirming, gives you a little bit. But I'm gonna tell you this. So all it's gonna do is you got about an hour with it, and then it's gonna wear off. And then when it wears off, it's gonna hurt even worse. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Just don't use it. Just if you can't handle a tattoo, don't get it.
Yeah, I've never used that.
You know?
Like,
I've never used it either.
Let's see,
I did use it to test to see if it works at the shop.
Did it work?
Yeah, it worked really good. Yeah.
I'm really that said get a quick tat and a beer after and a wet t-shirt contest. Hey, just helping out.
Yeah. That sounds great.
Right. Nick Cass said Hammer Lane 2. Green Eye Max said
let's only tattoo hot chicks with giant boobs.
There you go. Green Eye Max said Insane BFD. You guys heard the documentary 3 yet? Pretty dope. I have not heard it yet. Didn't it just drop the other day?
Yeah, it just dropped. Yeah. You know, I'm an album dude, so I like to listen to it. So I like watch the things, and Game's been doing a pretty good promo run. You know what I'm saying? Remember I know he had that lined up for after the verses. You know what I'm saying? And then he was on Adrian Broner's fucking
Live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And really giving him some game, and I felt what he was saying too. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying about drinking and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Him being able to recognize what was happening with him at the verses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I want to listen to it, so I'll listen to it and I'll come back.
Yeah,
probably Tuesday.
Probably
we'll probably do a review on it Tuesday. And we probably can't listen to it live, but I'll tell you what I thought about it on
Yeah.
Tuesday for sure. Central Ed 818 said, "You hear that song by Nephew and Unturned called Norte? Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
One of them dudes' cousin put me onto it. I haven't heard it. You heard it?
Yeah, hell yeah. A
Oh,
long
it's
time ago.
dope.
It's old now, but it's dope as fuck.
I'm gonna
It's
check
on,
it out.
it's on one of my playlists too.
After the cream, make sure you have some Yara, Frank said. Mava 1559 said, "Where's the UNLV gear? Classes start for me tomorrow." Oh, you at UNLV?
Oh yeah, that's
You
dope.
should send me a authentic
Yeah, we want
sweatshirt
one.
UNLV, and I'll pay you.
BFD, whatever. Loose change. 510 said BFD, whatever happened to J80? I know he dropped a video under ASCMG days ago. He was the one homie who put me on El Maita years ago when he worked at the Port Man. Shout out J80. Man, I ain't gonna lie, he's been having his ups and downs like all of us been having. You know what I'm saying? He recently started having seizures, got into a car accident.
Yeah,
but he's okay, man. He's okay. But yeah, that's bro. I'll still be keeping in touch with him.
Yeah, the homie Moko said Blue Devil is the only person I know who lost 30 pounds and still can't do a single pull-up. Red and Gold for Life said, "Police asked Pac who shot you when he was shot in Vegas. His response was, 'Fuck you.'" Yeah, that's what the cop said. Drake's Not a Trick said, "Go to Ojos Locos if you want boobs and chicken." Ojos Locos.
So, I just want to talk about that Pac thing real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Pac said in a song, Tut shot him.
Oh, I didn't hear that song.
Yeah.
All right, someone got to look into. Miguel Lango said, "Everyone likes to see someone getting tatted. Do they really?" I'm really that said, "Hell yeah, before the summer ends." Cecilia says, "Fupa tattoos, don't cancel me." Green Eye Max said, "BFD, when you hear the album, skip the song called..."
I'll skip that for sure.
"The Part Is the Game," featuring RJYG and Lefty on the Back to the Hotel beat. Was it that bad?
Lefty on the Back to the Hotel beat.
Was it that bad?
Nah, he's foul for that. You foul for that game. I ain't listening to none of that shit now.
Fupatat is crazy, Frank said. Nick Cass said, "You think these upstate rats be so vocal if social media wasn't invented to use to hide all the time? Speechless."
No, bro.
No, they never were,
No,
right? You don't see them anywhere. You never,
Yeah, Tommy Guns wasn't no fucking stepper from his hood, bro. The fuck?
What are they what are they stepping on? Cockroaches? Because I mean,
his whole town is just
it's like
Southsiders.
5,000 people in that town,
Yeah.
and like 10 of them are gangsters or think they're gangsters.
All he does is just lie on homies and tell on homies, and fucking that's all that fool fucking does.
Right.
Yeah, fuck no.
Central 818 said, "Guap 176 goes hard too." Swoosh 6170 said, "What do you guys think of the people who go to Thailand and get fully blasted tattoos under anesthesia for cheap?"
Love it.
That is crazy.
That's dope. Yeah.
What so you're gonna go to sleep, just get blasted all?
Yes. What the fuck? Yeah.
Well, how much that cost?
I
Like
don't
that's
know.
got to be stupid expensive for no reason. Just
In Thailand, it's cheap.
do you think so?
Mm-hmm. The most expensive thing would be flying out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Do it. You want the traditional fucking Asian, man, go get that, man. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Drake's Not a Trick said, "Ojos Locos is a Latinas Hooters." Okay. Where? I've never heard of it. The intro to Machiavelli, first few seconds, it says Suge shot me. Yeah, that was a conspiracy theory. I think they debunked that. Motherfuckers went and listened to it over and over and over. Right? So, I don't know. Central Red 818 said, "That's crazy. Chances are some might not wake up. It's happened." Yeah, to get into anesthesia.
Yeah.
Loose Change 510 said, "Insane. I know you know, being from the West, that Wisconsin gear is dope as fuck." Yeah, I got a Wisconsin hat. I thought I was the first homie to sport that back in the day until I seen you rocking it in old videos. Yeah, man. The Wisconsin shit, the UNLV, the fucking Washington Nationals, anything with a W. CD Classic said, "I stopped listening to the documentary 3 because of Lefty. The Spencer for the Caps, BFD." He said,
"Relax."
Don't get all crazy, BFD.
I know. I know. All the Caps.
Frank said, "I've seen fools turn green and pass out getting tatted."
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Turn green. Oh, but pass out a lot. Yeah. I had the most pass outs up here at Black Widow.
Are you serious?
Yep.
What's the craziest tattoo you've ever done? Like experience where like someone either passed out or the tattoo
I'll
went
tell you,
horribly wrong.
there was a white blood. Look, there was a white blood
Okay.
from Highlands
Story time.
in at Black Widow, and he came in and he was popping it, waiting for his shit. He came in like an hour early. My homegirl Mariah, check out Mariah's tattoo page. She's tattooing in Oregon now. My homegirl Mariah was tattooing him, and man, he had been popping it, and he had the whole shit. He had the do-rag. This dude was crazy with it, right? And came in, he had this whole fucking thing, and Mariah hit him with one line, and that fool fell asleep immediately. Started pouring sweat when he woke up. Like, it was so crazy. We gave that fool candy and some water and all kinds of shit. And everybody was like, all right, you're fine. Once he started cooling down, we was like, all right, you're fine. He's like, hell no, I ain't doing that shit. Fuck that shit. I don't know how you guys can get all tatted. And it was just his forearm. That was the craziest one.
Damn.
Yeah, he just immediately just fell asleep. Ugh.
That's crazy.
Ugh. Fell asleep. When he woke up, he was just pouring sweat.
Damn.
We were like, damn, no, bro.
People really can't stand needles. Look, Green Eye Max said, Ojos Locos are in LA. So this is what I looked up on their Instagram.
Yeah.
They're hiring. Apply now. So
wait, what is that?
Ojos Locos.
Where's that at?
It's in LA.
Oh, that looks that looks
like,
amazing.
It's
I haven't even seen the food yet, but that looks amazing.
so yeah,
let's go there.
That's where Green Eye Max said, let's go.
Let's go there. I'm single, but let's go.
Let's see. Mava 59 said, and Las Vegas. So they're in Las Vegas too. Loose Change 510 said, I had a homegirl that went to that college, and she's going to send me exclusive gear from there all the time.
Nice.
Bro, that's what, man, we need some. I need a UNLV hookup because I love that gear.
Yeah.
Swoosh 6170 said, yeah, it's pretty cheap. BFD has a point with the flight being the expensive part. I heard if you pay extra 20, they give you a happy ending while you're passed out. What the fuck? While you're passed out?
That's rape.
Yeah,
that's actually rape. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. It's actually the R word.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Miguel Lango said, Tommy's older homies told the homies that we're living in Pixie. That's why on their vids, there are no old scraps. That's why he don't bang up his big homies. Bring up. It says, yeah. Oh, bring up his big homies.
Do you hear that cat?
No, I don't. Cecilia Cuerva said, haha, I fell asleep getting tatted too, but that's only because I'm relaxed.
Relax. Yeah, no. There's a difference between falling asleep and passing out, Maria. Like, he fucking passed out. Like boom.
Damn. That's crazy.
We looked at each other and laughed, but you're not supposed to laugh, right? We looked at because I was right next to Mariah at the time, and we looked at each other and laughed, and then fucking, yeah.
Did you finish the tattoo?
No, fuck no. He got out of there.
Damn, he never got it finished?
Never got it finished. He got one line, literally like a line on his fucking arm.
What? Wow. Damn. T-Log 78 said, what's up with it? No Paperwork podcast. What's up with it, man? We're just chilling on a Sunday. Brody Bro 14 said, my dad got a full ride football scholarship to UNLV from Antioch High. I was always in UNLV gear as a kid. Damn, I'm jealous. I need some of that. Hey, UNLV got some of the dopest gear, and because they're red and black.
Yeah.
And that shit's dope. I still want that.
Dude, we should open a Mexican restaurant with nothing but girls in bikinis.
The restaurants are not getting back in the restaurant business. I'm not getting back in, bro. It's too much work, not enough reward, bro. Yeah. Like it's a fucking 23-hour a day job, literally. Fuck that. But TC Forever West said, Ojos Locos food better than LA burritos. Do they serve burritos there?
Wait, what? I thought Ojos Locos was in LA.
Right. But they also have it in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
So we could give that a pass. Let's see. Nick Cass said, all old upstate scraps from the 90s are dialysis patients. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who call him.
Cecilia Cuevas said one line. That's crazy.
Yeah,
he only
let's
got
start
one
calling the OG Screezies from upstate
line. Dialysis
the
patients.
DPs.
DPs.
Dialysis patients.
Green Eye Max said,
Shout out to Eli going
Yeah.
dialysis.
Yeah.
You know, but
Green
that's
Eye,
the only one we got.
yeah, Green Eye Max said, BFD, your thoughts on finishing a tattoo of other artists? Example, say the
Nah.
artist is about to do a long stretch, but you want it done. You don't like finishing tattoos?
No, and I think most artists would be like that too. Like, I'd just rather not. Because we're stuck with all his mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
We're stuck with all his mistakes. There's nothing you could do about it.
Cecilia Cuevas said, call it steak and titties. I had that idea for a restaurant for years. Bro, someone's going to steal your idea now.
Yep. Done.
Never tell your idea in public or to other people. But Strikeout 4916 said, no restaurant BFD, but start a coffee shop with the girls like Seattle. They go crazy ass naked.
There's one by the old studio.
Is there?
Mm-hmm. Where they're in bikinis serving coffee.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so.
And you know, Don Chongolini, anywhere there's girls with their boobs pushed up and serving food, or girls in bikinis serving food, Don Chongolini goes there. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever go with him, he's like, let's go to Twin Peaks. Let's go to Twin Peaks. Ain't there no more.
Right.
But let's
go to Hooters.
Yeah, Hooters. Yeah. Yep.
Don Chongolini is crazy. Shout out to that dude. The homie Mocha said, do you think it's sad how Lefty has a ghostwriter and still bad at rapping? Yeah.
I don't. Bro, I ain't never listened to a whole one. When he disbands, I listen to that one. That
was horrible too.
Yeah, and that was terrible. But that's the only one I ever listened to.
I did listen to the Thizzler little thing he did.
I didn't watch that. I just watched his hands.
I just thought that was hella funny.
I was looking at his tweaker fucking fingers.
El Rayo said Moose Man tucked his tail, should have called out Tommy respectfully. Said no pride at all. Yeah, but you know, he used that thing. I'm a civilian. I don't. Yeah. Tommy was kind of fucking acting out. There ain't no Norteños in here. I would have known. Someone would have told me, like, oh yeah, like you're in the inn. Like someone would have told.
What would he have done?
Not a damn thing.
Shit.
Miguel Lango said,
got beat up. That's it.
Damn, I'm on dialysis myself. About to get a kidney transplant tomorrow morning.
Ooh,
man, shout out to you,
luck,
bro. Hey, fuck yeah. I hope that shit goes well. And,
yeah, bro got to get one too.
Yeah. So
Eli got to get a kidney transplant.
So yeah, man. Good luck on that. Hope all goes well. And hit us back on Tuesday if you know what I mean. Let us know how everything went. Miguel,
it is gonna go well.
Yeah, we're gonna pray for you. But yeah, everything should be good. And you'll feel like a brand new person.
Yeah, we do got merch.
Yeah, Frank said, I remember laughing my ass off after I sent two homies to the store for beer and Vaseline. Vaseline was for the artist. Beer was for the guy getting the work done.
Yep.
I have Vaseline and beer, two guys. Yeah, we just come to get some Vaseline and beer. Damn.
Yeah. It's a party. It's a fucking party.
Not any kind of party I want to be part of.
It's a Diddy party.
Cecilia Cuevas said, I ain't never going to do it, so it's a free idea. You're welcome. There you go. No Paperwork Council was cracking with it. Frank said when they got back, they didn't even realize what happened. Then they realized why they were getting funny looks from the cashier. TC Forever West said, what up with a No Paperwork Podcast sweater? Any merch yet? Yeah, we got some. Hit the www.nopaperworkpodcast.com and we'll hook you up. Dirty Mob Entertainment said, good evening, brothers. Hope all is good. If you could go through a time machine back in time, what year would you go back to and why? Or wouldn't do it knowing it would create a butterfly effect?
Okay, wait a minute. Hope all is good. If you could go through a time machine back in time,
what year would you go back to?
So you seen Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah.
That's like his uncle, right? That's like Napoleon's uncle.
Okay.
Yeah, I would,
So what year would you go back to?
I'd go back to 1996.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 1996.
Right before I go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you would stop going. You would stop yourself from going to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what made you who you are.
Right.
Yeah.
I would just be a nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Yes, bro. I would be a fucking nerd. And I start learning all the same shit like that I'm learning now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And fucking, I'll be a fucking nerd. And hell yeah, I wouldn't want to go to prison. Fuck prison. Give a fuck. Yeah,
No,
made me
bro.
awesome, but
no, you need to go to prison, bro. You need to fucking earn your stripes and get
fuck
crazy
that shit.
and listen to the internet because going to prison is the most gangster shit you could do.
Fuck no, bro.
Sarcasm.
I'll be like, as soon as I seen that whole day was crazy.
Right. Yeah.
The whole day was crazy.
Yeah.
The rat in our case, one of the rats in our case, his girl came up to the car
Right.
and said, "Get out of the car. They're crazy. Get out of the car." And he got out of the car.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's Jimmy. Jimmy knows too.
Yeah. So yeah, if I can go
He
back,
didn't know anything about that. He didn't know
Right.
anything about the crime that happened.
right.
But that moment right then,
Yeah.
he knows about that moment.
If you could change that moment, that's what you would change.
I'll be like, if he's getting out of the car, we're not going.
Right. Yeah. Bro,
Because he gonna say something.
that's deep. Yep. So I'll probably go back to right before high school and finish high school and learn more about financial literacy and become a millionaire by the time I'm 18.
100%. That's what I do instead of going to prison.
That's what
What if I knew the steps like I know now, how to actually accumulate money, just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
That's what I do.
Right before high school, learn everything I could with stocks, markets, trades, all that shit. I'd be there. Green Eye Max said, insane. Even the street food vendors, women are serving in little booty shorts, leggings, and tight jeans with ass and titties. Damn, that's crazy. Where's that at? That's in L.A. or Long Beach. ACB Chemistry said, dirty mobs. Cecilia Cuevas said, my older brother had a kidney transplant years ago, so congratulations and speedy recovery. Yeah, hope your brother is doing well. Remy Grappo said, hell the fuck slow. El Rey said, trust me, SN, nobody in South Bumps North there. Ha ha, can't name one rapper. Orale, who cares? Who cares?
Also,
Relax.
Yeah.
Also, hell of your favorite rappers, listen to Norte Rap and put them in their stories. Peso had TYS in his fucking story.
Right. Also, bro, if you look at the top streaming cities, LA is always
the top five. Yeah.
On every homie rapper that I've seen their numbers on the podcast, even LA is top 5 on this podcast. So to say that nobody in LA listens is
just means you're a nerd. You're a nerd.
Or I mean, you might not listen, but you on one of the only Northern podcasts.
You obviously like Northern podcasts.
Right. So Nick Cass said BFD hit Aiden Ross Senior. Sir Dino needs his DP. Okay, I don't understand that.
Aiden Ross sets up the fights.
Oh, okay, there you go. The homie Moko said y'all should do random special video call guests like Lazy Boy or bands. It'd be dope. Yeah. But I wouldn't want to call people without them knowing about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah. People, we have real personal conversations with people. I don't want them to say something that they didn't mean to let the public know or anything like that. I think that when you call people and with other people on the line without them knowing, I think that's dirty. That's me. But I think that's dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Loose Change 510 said, insane. How long did Trax NYT shipping take to get to you? About 3 weeks. The homie Moko said, Chito came out of prison looking like a straight zombie, straight methed out. Yeah, well, it happens. The council member said, that's right, BFD. I'd rather be a nerd too. Yeah, shout out to the nerds, man. The nerds are underrated.
Yeah.
Fool, man, hit the books. Hit the books, learn all you can, learn how to make money, real money, generational wealth, not just this fucking how to get a job and work for the man.
Right.
Learn how to get money and make money work for you. If you got kids, that's what you should be teaching your kids right now. You should be showing your kids how they can make money. I mean, while you're learning also learning the stock market, trades, learning how to accumulate wealth and funds, learning how to utilize life insurance, to borrow from, to incorporate an LLC. All that you should be teaching your kids and learning yourself at the same time. Make it like a father-daughter, father-son type of learning days. And it should be something like, even though they don't understand and you don't think they're paying attention to, there's a lot of things I was taught when I was younger that I even thought I wasn't paying attention to, but it comes back and be like, oh yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, so I would do that if I was if anybody, any homie, any person right now, don't matter who you are, man, teach your kids financial literacy. They're not going to teach that in school. And I'm telling you, by the time you retire and you're ready to go in a fucking, was that old care facility, like, man, they'll have enough money to just take care of you.
Yeah.
Drake's Not a Trick said, what do y'all think about the new show Las Toxicas? It's the Latina version of Baddies crap. Loca from Hoodstocks is in it. I have not seen it. Have you seen it?
I haven't even heard about it.
No, I haven't seen it, but I will look it up and then let you know. Miguel Lango said they listen to Woody a lot. They do.
Yep.
Green Eye Max said, yeah, all over LA they be live on TikTok and Instagram dropping their locations. Oh, okay. Did not know that. Loose Change 510 said, little weirdo cop bumping Woody. Yeah, I seen that. El Rey said, we know you pesetas because you fools can't keep LA Southside out your mouth. Orale. But it's you guys that be coming up talking about it. So, I mean, what's the difference? Like, they talk about us, we talk about them. Who gives a shit? Does it really matter? It's all content, it's all entertainment, and that's why you're watching. I'm Really That said, what happened to Bands from the Rose? Everyone keeps asking that, like, when, he's doing his thing. I do not know specifically, but I know he's out there making money somewhere.
Right.
Like, we don't know specifically.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. And
hopefully he puts out some more music.
Right. Swoosh 6170 said, BFD, I'm trying to get into tattooing. Any tips, bro?
Don't. Man, fucking the market's dying, bro. The market's dying. If you're gonna do it, you better just have the love. Maybe even get another job.
Do it for a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah. The homie Moko said, people, financial advice, get you a 401k and buy some gold. That's actually good financial advice. Although the 401k, we don't know what's going to happen because
people with 401ks lost about $76,000 this administration.
Right. And it's probably going to get worse. So, as long as you hold your 401k till you really need to retire, but it all depends. Who knows what can happen. But gold is always a safe bet. Always. ACB Chemistry said, custom clothing. Nick Cass said, I remember when Upstate Scraps used to bring their scrap cousins from LA and they would get disrespectfully demolished. All right. Right on. Nama what? Quicks said, send mine's loved ones. Got to get my other phone fixed. Oh, this is Nika 1400, a.k.a.
Yes, sir.
Chai. What's up with it, brother? Hell yeah.
What up, man?
Get your other phone fixed or log into your other account from there if you remember it. Mava 1559 said, facts. I learned about the Great Cotton Strike of 1993 at UNLV, and they never talked about it in TC. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that they don't teach you about, man. Teach your kids your own. And Stay Lifted Custom Clothing said, invest in a IUAL, best long-term investment you can do for your family. Or IUL. Okay. Dirty Mob Entertainment said, ACB, shout out. Nama said, what do y'all think about the new Game album? We were asked about that. We don't know, but because Lefty's in it, fuck that album.
Yep.
Yeah. Central Red 818 said, yep, Trump ruining the economy. Yes, sir. I'm Really That said, I got 60K in 401k, been out the pen 6 years. Man, shout out to you.
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah.
You better check on your 401k.
Yeah. Swoosh said, yeah, I'm not looking to make a career out of it. Just something to pick up and do on the side.
Yeah.
I'm into art and lettering. I've been thinking about it for a while.
Draw every day. Draw every day. That's the best thing you could do, bro.
Okay.
Draw every day.
I'm Really That said, I'm thinking of pulling out and buying a home. But if you got 60,000, they're gonna tax you at a high percentage rate. I don't exactly know what the tax is for that right now off the top of my head. But if you can buy a home for putting like 40,000 down or even 20,000 down and keeping 20 for like repairs and shit, that might be a good investment because housing prices, although they're talking about a bubble,
Yeah.
I don't think the bubble, in my opinion, and this is not financial advice, warning, but in my opinion, the bubble's not going to burst exactly how they say
but
it's going to burst.
So it's going to be property values.
Right.
Right. So like the property is whereas before it was subprime mortgage loan.
Right.
Right. And the property values are, because they are contingent on home pricing, and home pricing, it created this it got locked into this fucking insane fucking uptick after BlackRock and all those fucking huge firms started buying up all the property.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At exorbitant amounts. Like people were just to get the fucking property.
Right.
Right. So it was upping and it's not matching market value.
Right. No, I know that. But
so that's
there's still a finite number of houses. So with there being a finite number of houses and shit, it kind of keeps the prices up there. You know what I mean? So when the bubble does burst, and like I said, it's not financial advice, I don't know, but what I assume is, yeah, the prices are going to drop, but they're not going to drop so low to where it's going to be like, oh man, all cash only, let's get this shit, like everyone's going to be able to afford a house. It's going to be like, okay, yeah, we probably lost like 10, 15, 20,000, but man, it's still, houses are going to be unaffordable for the average Joe, in my opinion. But we'll see, because like I said, I'm not an expert, but that's just what I see.
Yeah. So I've been like tweaking on it a little bit.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the experts are saying it is going to crash and people are going to lose a lot of money. Homeowners are going to be the ones that pay the fucking price for the most part.
Right. Well, because they're going to lose money by the property value being so low, and it's not going to be worth what they bought it at. Yeah. So they're going to end up paying, if you bought a house for 400,000, it's essentially going to be worth 300,000. So you're losing 100,000 worth of equity.
Yeah.
But prices do correct, and the housing prices do go up over time. So if it's an investment property, yeah, it's not going to be good. But if you're buying a house to live in, and it's like a family house, and it's for long term, it's a good investment. It should be a good investment. Again, not financial advice. Do your own research. Yeah. But that's just what I see going in. Let's see. Green Eye Max said, I'm trying to get this CDL. They're very strict. I need 20/40 vision, waiting on my prescription glasses. They up my prescription. Man, well, hopefully you get it, man. Shit. Central Red 818 said, I'm really that. Right now is not a good time, G. Yeah, right now is not a good time. Yeah. The fucking interest rate is crazy.
Yeah. I also think like we know they're going to get us to rent everything. Right. We're going to get subscriptions for our cars. Right. We're going to have to rent fucking our homes. You know what I'm saying? We have to rent fucking ice in our fridges. Right. Right. Fucking the craziest shit.
They're talking about putting a price for air. Right. So how much, like a tax, right? So how much air a normal human being breathes, or how much based on your biometrics, your body weight, biometrics and shit. Like they'll tax you for that. They're saying that air should not be free. And they
gotta get out of America, you guys. I ain't gonna lie.
They already try to do. Nestle was trying to do that, but if they do that here, they're gonna do it everywhere. If they can get away with making money off of something, especially air. Remember how the Native Americans, when when the settlers were first giving Native Americans trying to buy the land, the Native Americans like, these fools are stupid. Land is free. It's everywhere. Yeah. Like, why are they paying us? Oh, cool. You want it? Fuck, take it. It's there, right? Like, it's not ours. We don't own it. Yeah. We go from place to place. We easily get up and move. Yeah. They didn't understand what the settlers were doing, and they were going to dominate and take over. And so it's starting to happen with shit like water, air. Swoosh said, no paperwork podcast. Any tips regarding what type of machine you'd recommend, type of ink, etc.? You use
if you're just starting,
or wireless joints?
Don't even deal with anything you got to plug in. If you're just starting, go on to Amazon and get you an Amazon one. Get the Soldier off of Amazon. It's like $70-$80. Fucking comes with 2 batteries. Fucking, it's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? If you take care of it, it'll last you a few years. It's a great rotary for starters. But when just to learn, and then once you're pretty good at that, and understand, then you got to invest, and you're going to be spending $1,000 or $2 on your machines.
Yeah. El Rayo 1882 said, "You fools are smart. Why don't fools just push peace?" We do. We push unity and peace amongst our people all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, when have you ever seen us talk against our own people? Just, there's some people we don't push for, but we definitely push for
Right.
unity and peace for our own people. You know what I mean? You see that all the time. We holler at unity all the time. AZ623 Dodge City said 401k and a pension. If you can get a job with a pension, yeah. Namasuik said, "Oh, I did not know that. Fuck that new game album. LL, gotta press that. Fuck them Vatos button on that one." There you go. Central Red 818 said, "A royal cuz scraps can't fight, fool."
Yeah.
Nick Cass said, "Would interview a bulldog or Sureño, pick one, no option matter. Third option is Border Brothers."
Border Brother.
Yeah. Other than that, since we got an option, I'm not playing the what if game. Because what if a fucking meteor fell on all of us and the world died? Then what would we do? We couldn't interview nobody. So yeah, there's that. Mava 1559 said, "In Utah, you can own property but not water rights. That's crazy. Like, how you gonna have rights to water? Like that's something that we need to live. That's a necessity."
Dude, Joe, bro? Joe.
Who?
Joe Victoria.
What?
Look at this fucking dude.
Oh, somebody blapped that fool. Let's see. That's Stay Lifted Custom Clothing said that's why you transfer your 401k into IUL and you can borrow against that tax free. Look into it with anyone with a 401k. I'm gonna look into that because I haven't heard of that. So I'm going to look into that definitely. That's dope.
You know what they told me to do too?
Yeah.
Paint. They said go paint a bunch of paintings.
Yeah.
Right. And then go get them appraised. Right. They become an asset.
Right.
That you could borrow against.
Oh, do that. Shit, I don't know how to paint, but I'll paint some shit. I'll do some stick figures and shit.
I have to sell one for like 10,000-15,000.
I'll buy one for 15,000. You could buy it back for 20, and then we can just keep going back and forth to raise
just up my shit,
bro.
Do you know the CIA? Here's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
The CIA bought a fucking bunch of fucking paintings. You know the splatter paintings that were really popular in the 80s?
Yeah.
Those were a psyop.
Oh, what? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They got a name. I forget what the fuck they're called. They're a psyop. So CIA bought a bunch of them just to up their fucking thing. Like, this is what we got going on in America.
Right.
We are the head of the creative community in the world.
I did not know that. Yeah. That's crazy. CD Classic said properties in the Bay Area are not going down like in 2008. I believe that to be true. They are not going to go down like in 2008. Loose Change 5 Tits and lunar eclipse this Thursday, gentlemen. Make sure you're making love when it hits. Why? What is that? What happens when you make love during a lunar eclipse? I need to know that. Brody Bro 14 said, Green Eye Mac, I'm trying to get my CDL Class A2. They have a program called WIOA that will pay for your school. Yeah, check that out, man, for all you that are looking to get your CDL. Abuelita's Journey said, almost 40 likes. Hit the like, cabrones. Orale, hit the likes, dude. Abuelita's going to hit you with a chancla. Green Eye Max said, Brody, I heard of that, but you need to work for them for a couple of years, right? I'm really into that. Said, yeah, I'm still standoffish on it, but definitely got to do it by 40 years old. Brody Bro 14 said, no, just need to be low income, have like proof of food stamps. Look into it. Slim Loco said, clean air tax. That's what it is, the clean air tax. Fuck that shit. Really that said, what the fuck, air ain't free? Yeah, count me out, because I take a lot of that shit. Mava 1559, look what's going on in Reno. Do you think they would charge the workout homies extra because all the fit homies, they got to breathe more than the average person?
Yep.
So all prime
you know how they do that
too?
They poison the air.
Oh,
Poison the air
shit.
so they could sell you the tanks, huh?
Yeah, so they can sell you the oxygen. Oh shit. Mava said, look what's going on in Reno. What specifically is going on in Reno? I know they had a
Fires.
huge fire.
Fires.
Yeah, the fire was crazy. When we were out there, they had we seen the start of the fires, and that was crazy. It was I should have took a picture. I don't know why I didn't. Central Red 818 said, all Merkel Vato trying to charge me for air. Yeah, good luck. Let's see. Green Eye Max said, Brother Wheel 14, gracias, G. I'm going to look into it. Drake is not a trick said, most of the jobs these days are contract positions with no health benefits. Yeah, that sucks. Nick Cass said, they charge for air. I'm killing rich people. What? Problem their kids, period. I don't know what that word said, but oh, politicians' kids. Okay, yeah, they're period. All right. Crypto Scraper said, no taxation without representation. Time for a new revolution and eliminate the life sentence while we changing laws. Time for revolution. Raza ain't Democrat nor Republicans. Nuestra Raza Party. Hey, that's actually a good name for a party. Nuestra Raza Party. No? You don't like that?
I love it, but no.
You don't think it'd happen?
just
All right. Swoosh said, bet BFT, thanks for the tips. My first tattoo I'm gonna do is of you doing the worm on a table. Orale. Yeah, you gonna do the worm on the table? He's gonna do the tap.
He's gonna do the tap.
Yeah,
Boom.
big chorizo in the house. What's cracking? El Rey said, push blue and red. It said, you fools lost the war. Orale. All right then. What are we doing
Weird as
here?
fuck.
Swoosh said, LOL. Miguel Lango said, relax, Joe.
Relax.
AZ Dodge City said, fuck Tommy Guns, John Diesel, and Blue Devil. They all be yapping about bullshit. Orale. Abuela's Journey said, hit the like buttons and chanclas. All right. Nick Cass said, would you go on Hater World? No. Rat Poison 14 said, Mob James already told on some bloods for their death of his brother, supposedly. All right. Central Red 818 said, never participated, El Ray. Just shut up, fool, sounding all dumb. Stay Lifted Clothing Custom Clothing said, that's what them artists do, though. It's an artist scam. Oh, yeah, cool. Green Eye Max said,
Is it a scam though? It ain't a scam.
is it? Well, if I think your painting's worth 10,000
Right.
and I pay you 10,000, right? And then you want to buy it back and I'm going to charge you because
Yeah.
I love the painting. Well, now it's worth 20 to me
Yeah.
and you take it. And then
Yeah.
I feel like, man, you know what?
Oh yeah.
Like Rocky did that. Sylvester Stallone did that for the first Rocky movie. He sold his dog Butt Kiss
Yeah.
for $40.
Mhm.
When he went to sell it back, the dude wanted 15,000. So he gave the dude 15,000 of the 25,000 that he was paid for the movie to get his dog back. So that's a real thing, right? Like like something
Yeah.
is only as valuable as what somebody else
Yeah.
will pay for it. So yeah. Green Eye Max said, insane. I wouldn't call them settlers. They're illegal aliens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Miguel Lango said, is it true if you stare at the lunar eclipse, you get cross-eyed?
Find out. Let us know.
I don't know. I stared at a couple of them. Am I cross-eyed? It?
And,
Yeah, kind of, a little bit. I think maybe the more you stare at, the more cross-eyed you get.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Fat Fish Can't Swim said, what advice would you give the ops youth between 12 and 17?
What advice would you give
the
the
ops
youth?
youth between 12 to 17?
Go to school.
Go to school.
Stay
Hey,
in school, man.
don't
Stay
be
out
an
the
op.
streets.
Yeah, don't be an op, bro. Fucking learn how to make as much money as you can, because
But that's also what I tell our youth.
right. I tell any youth,
Yeah.
right?
Go to school, motherfucker. Fuck.
Like, bro, because if you have money, then everything else falls in line,
Yeah.
right? Like we come from poor communities where we have to struggle and fight for everything we have.
Yeah.
So, but if you put money in the equation, right?
I'd say go to school, but don't be gay.
There you go.
because they push a lot of gay stuff over there.
That part. Cecilia Cueva said, I can see it now. Damn, Maria, stop breathing so much. You getting too expensive. Orale.
Fuck.
Damn. Hey, Maria, relax.
Me too. Oh, they're gonna
Fuck.
tell me the same shit too.
Yeah, I can't afford for you to breathe, fool. Put a pillow over your mouth. Damn.
Put a pillow over. Jesus Christ. We don't want to kill you, Maria.
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Frank said it's gonna be like Spaceballs. We're gonna be cracking 6-packs of air. Damn, for real. Stay Lifted Cousin Clothing said, nah, it's not a scam. It's tax write-off scam. Yeah. A Wellness Journey said, Ben carried the Universal Advocacy torch. Please be sure to pick up a torch and get involved. Time done. Initiate justice. So many out there.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
man. Abuelita's Journey. We feel that, man. Shout out to Ben Amador. FA584 said, y'all see that Moose been popping right now, putting Sac on the map. He's doing something.
He doing something. He's not putting Sac on the map, bro.
Right. Sac been on
He
the
don't
map.
fuck with Sac.
Right.
He don't fuck with
He's
Sac
from
like
LA
that.
now.
He loves LA.
Nick Cass said, John Diesel just rented a room under the Oakland overpass. Great view. Orale. Yeah, man. Fucking. That's what it is. We reached the end of the chat.
That's
so,
crazy.
Yeah, I thought it would. I would never reach the end because insane. It's hot as fuck here in Long Beach. How is it up there? It's hot as shit over here.
Hot, bro.
It's hot. Actually, I went live on TikTok, which I don't really do yesterday when you guys were in the pool and shit. And I was like, damn, if I had shorts, I'd be in the pool right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was at night at the hotel.
Yeah.
At the waterfront hotel in Stockton. Bro.
We're having hell fun.
Yeah, it was a great time.
We went there like 5 deep, right? We were 5 deep. Only me and Christina got in the pool.
Yeah, no, we were like 7 deep.
I lost my earring.
Yeah. And there was what is that one dude Paul went in and shit. He was like,
Oh, he got it. Oh, you
yeah,
went in the hot tub.
Yeah.
And so did Goodface.
Yeah, they went in there.
They went out, but I was the only one that went in the pool, me and Christina.
But it was a good time, man. You know, drinks all around and shit.
Yeah, it was
good
a good
food,
time.
good people.
Hella fun.
Yeah. It had hella
I didn't eat no food.
Yeah.
I didn't eat no except the spread.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
that spread was bomb too.
It was
man,
good.
shout out Trapper Logue for
Trapper
the
Logue.
Unity spread.
Yeah.
That he he was just giving it out to people, and that shit was bomb, bro.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
not
really
gonna
good.
lie. But
Saw his new baby.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
shout out to Trapper Logue. Cecile Cueva said, I gotta go, y'all. Have a good night. Have a good week, everyone.
You
Man, shout out to you
too.
too. Shout out to you, Cecilia. Have a good night. But anyways, what was I gonna say? We had a good time, and I don't usually go on TikTok. I don't know if a lot of people go on TikTok, but I figure I'll start going live on there because we had some cool engagement.
Yeah.
While I was on there, it was like I think I've only been TikTok live like 3 or 4 times.
I really only go when I'm drunk. You'd be like, get off live.
That makes
I'd be
sense.
like, oh, fuck you, motherfucker.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Also, dang, if you guys haven't seen in our shorts, we finally found out the secret to the Sizzler shit.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Unliked. Unliked. We figured out why he got kicked out of Sizzler. And just check it out. It's in the shorts or it's on the Instagram, the No Paperwork Podcast Instagram.
Yeah, check out the short.
Shout out to Unliked, man.
Talks about it.
We were chilling with him the whole weekend. Him and Valley Boy Media. Shout out to them too, the Belushi brothers. Fat Fish Can't Swim said, "Our backpack boys still doing their thing." Yes,
Hell
sir.
yeah, they
They're
are.
doing their shit.
They're tripping on the Texas stuff, man. Hopefully everything goes good in Texas with all that shit.
Yeah. But the backpack boys are doing their thing. Shout out to everyone from the backpack boys. Loose Change 510 said, boning during the eclipse can amplify the spiritual energy at play. It can also enhance your bond, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose. There you go.
Don't want a bond during sex right now.
Swoosh said, BFD, are you going to grow your hair out again?
No, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I think if I could get down 180, because that's a goal. If I get down to 180, I might do a little fucking had a fade, like have a nice haircut.
Yeah. All right. I'm about to get down to 250. I think that's my. I'm at 270 right now. I think 250 I'll be all right. And then fuck it.
Grow your hair out?
Nah, you know what? I don't.
Are you bald?
I am bald. I shave my shit, but
No, are you actually
no, I
grow?
could grow my hair.
Oh, okay.
But I've been shaving it since I was fucking 21 or 22.
Oh, okay,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Just because I got tired of fucking dealing with this shit, and it's cheaper to buy razors than going to get a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I get down, I'll probably grow my hair out to get a little fade real quick and then shave it off again. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't want to keep it.
I've been doing burpees and doing all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And fucking man, I could see myself growing my hair out in probably like 5 or 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe.
Central Red 818 said, "Really? Cuz I heard conceiving during the eclipse can cause birth defects." Is that a real thing though?
No.
I mean, I've never heard that. But stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
New video said, new video.
No video.
No video. Okay. Right.
Fuck yeah.
That's awesome. Don't understand why you would just say new video. But
Yeah, that's his thing. He that's all he does when he comes on here.
Okay, just new video.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. Well, we got a new video.
New video.
Yeah. So, anyways, man, let's wrap this up.
Hell yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed the conspiracy, unexplained, and paranormal that we did, but it really wasn't like too much paranormal, unexplained. It was a lightweight conspiracy, but the amazing thing was Roy Benavidez and how he survived with 37 bullet holes, and his guts hanging in his hand. Like, it was crazy. Central 559 said, "What's up, bro? I send mine's RP Ben." RP Ben. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys haven't seen
Hold on, wait. Swoosh 6170 said, "What happens if you beat it during the eclipse? Would you bond with yourself stronger?"
That's a good question. Try it out and let us know.
Let's find out.
Hey, yeah, you be the guinea pig, bro. Check it out. See if you really bond with yourself. But anyways, man, yeah, check out Roy Benavidez, RIP Ben. Shout out to everybody that showed up to Ben's function.
Right.
You know, the Carnalismo function is what it was. Yeah, we appreciate everybody rocking with us. No paperwork. I know we missed Friday Night Live, man. We will try not to miss many more, but we will be here Tuesday. We also got a bunch of interviews coming up. We met with a lot of people at the Carnalismo event for Ben, and
we'll be having a lot of interviews.
Yeah, we also got some interviews coming that'll be here. I'm gonna
that one little dude from LA. Yeah, Bo Jackman.
Bo Jackman will be released. What's the other? Marissa Barrera.
Oh yeah, man, I love this
that one's
one.
Done. She's coming up. And
I love this one.
Yeah, she talks about police corruption, police brutality, all that shit. It's a dope interview. Also, we have what's the dude's what's his Instagram? Heavy Fat.
Oh, my brother, Heavy Henry.
Heavy Henry, that's right. But it's Healthy Henry.
Healthy Henry now.
That's right. That's what it is. Healthy Henry. So we got Healthy Henry coming up, man, and talking about his journey and all the goals he accomplished and shit. And that's, it's gonna be dope. Plus, we'll have more information for you because, like I said, these past few days since we did the last live, we've been busy and dealing with the bench situation. But yeah, gracias, gentlemen. Let's change what I said. Gracias, gentlemen, for the pod tonight. Appreciate y'all, fellas. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate everybody, man. 93 in here. Can we hit the like button, share? Also, the hype button. Once it comes up, man, if you can bounce back tomorrow, hit the hype button. Man, let everybody know. Hey, Roy Benavidez was a real one. Hold on. We got a phone call.
Oh, my God. Let's do it.
Wait, it's not connecting. Damn it. But we'll do. Yo, what's good with it?
Yo, I just want to let y'all know, bro, that fucking, like with the Epstein shit, bro, and the Epstein files and all that. All right, so you've ever been to like a public bathroom and shit, and like you notice how like there's sensors and shit that flush the toilet for you when you get done, right?
Yeah.
So fucking, have you ever heard of the company named Sloan? SLOAN?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that motherfucker, like, I don't think he's like blood related to Epstein, but I think that's Epstein's like brother-in-law and shit, right?
Yeah.
And bro, but I'm like, I've heard it from some other motherfuckers like on the internet and shit too, bro. But like every every motherfucker, every dude in this fucking world that's used like that toilet, bro, minor to fucking adult, bro, like, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. You're like, y'all niggas right now, bro, your dick pics might be in the Epstein files, bro. And we don't even know it.
Wait,
Bro.
are you saying that sensor is really a camera?
Think about it, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
the motherfucker, he's not blood related to Epstein, but he's Epstein's fucking, brother-in-law and shit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fucking weird, bro. And then like, I gotta look more into this other shit, but if you go to the Epstein files and shit, like if you go to that one website where you can look through the files and shit, and shit, search up just Neanderthal. You know what a Neanderthal is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what you call it? What they were doing, bro, like it was weird, bro. Like I saw this one line, I don't know, like I think it was like some scientist or some shit, but like it said complete Neanderthal, and then it was mentioning like some other shit, like that they spliced the DNA and shit, bro, and like they put them like in like rooms and they were just doing like weird shit with them, bro. And I think like what also was mentioned was like there was like kids that were put in that room, or they were putting the fucking these Neanderthal motherfuckers like in the rooms with kids, bro, and like just doing like weird shit, probably like reproducing and like doing some other crazy shit, bro.
So you're telling me there's Neanderthals that are around now? Like those are like ancient humans, right?
Probably not publicly. These motherfuckers are probably like held in rooms, bro, because it's Epstein, bro, big ass island and all that shit. I mean,
can I tell you something? Hey.
This shit, bro, and a bunch of other shit. He has the money to fucking.
No, that's true.
Protect them from like being seen from the public and shit.
Yeah. Hey, what's your name, homie?
It's Juju, fool.
Juju. Hey, so if there are cameras in those automatic toilets, dude, let me just tell you, I was at a movie. I was watching a movie one time and was holding a fart in through the whole movie. And you know how the movie theaters got the fucking got the automatic toilets. When I went to go piss, bro, I must have farted like a 2-minute fart. You know what I'm saying? So
relax.
So
I wouldn't even be worried about that, bro.
The Epstein files definitely got my fart in that bitch.
Because, bro, fucking, yeah, like the owner of that company and shit, you search him up, like, he's not blood related to Epstein, but still, bro, if he's Epstein's brother-in-law and then they both got money like that, bro.
Yeah, no, we definitely gonna look into it.
Come on now.
Yeah, we definitely got to look into it because that shit's weird as shit.
Yeah.
Right? Because how many of our kids use those restrooms?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm wrong though? Like I know you feel me. I know like you guys don't got all the proof and shit right now, but it's like, do you think that sounds like it could possibly
no, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Fucking, it's weird, bro. It's fucked.
But we gonna look into it. We gonna do the whole 9 chat GPT it and everything. Cause and I'm gonna search as all the files I can to try to find out if that's a fact or even possible. But if there's even allegations of it, right, then someone has to look into it.
Yeah, what you call it? But yeah, I mean, but the Neanderthal shit, that shit's for sure true, bro. For sure, positive.
Okay, I gotta look into that too.
Like, the site and shit, like I don't know the exact name, but it's like the one where you can just look into like at the Epstein files and search up names and all that shit and whatever, like search up whatever word, it'll pop up. Just search up Neanderthal, bro, and fucking tell me if you see a line that says Neanderthal complete or complete Neanderthal. Fucking, you're gonna see it, bro. It's weird as shit.
All right.
Hell
yeah, that sounds crazy.
All right, man. Hell yeah, appreciate you.
Hell yeah, for sure, bro.
All right, man. Well, shit. Hey, whenever you got something like that to look into, man, don't hesitate to call in, bro. Appreciate it.
Love that. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, for sure, bro. You saw y'all have a good night.
All right, you too, brother. Like,
he wasn't feeling that fart joke, huh?
No, but I mean, because he was trying to be serious. But yeah, for real, clone Neanderthals, yeah.
If there are the files, I definitely want to look and see if they got that fart in there.
Ezekiel Medina says, shout out, no paperwork from Stockton, man. We lit, faded. Yee. Yeah, man, shout out. Miguel Ango said, everybody call in now. Swoosh said, LOL, he didn't appreciate your fart comment. Miguel Ango said, y'all should do a conspiracy on clones. Ezekiel Medina said, BFD, you got to drop more slaps because bangers, man.
Thank you, brother.
Hell yeah.
We are.
No, yeah, we got one. He got one on the way. I say we because I've listened to it and I've been in the studio. So he got one in the way. ASCMG got one in the way that's gonna be dope. I
Yep.
like it. It's the beginning of something very saucy.
Yes.
So yeah, all right, man. We up out of here unless someone calls within the next 2 seconds. Appreciate all y'all. New conspiracy coming Sunday. This one will be a conspiracy. This one will be something that you guys can get into. All right, man. Let me see. Before I let you go. All right.
Being
We out of here. All right, man. Have a good one. Peace.